All right. Yeah, let's stop that. Hey there, Falcon Paladin fans. It is a StarCraft day. It is a Falcon is Unemployed StarCraft stream day. It is day number 74 for January the 10th of 2025. What's up, everybody? It's Tyrion is here. We got Noom, Lucky Noob, Dollaville Patty. We've got Joey M, Dead, Calvin Fu, Wander, and Dollaville is on the YouTube side as well today, as usual. All right, so how's everybody doing today? I am feeling a lot better than yesterday, so that is nice. Went to the gym, ran a couple miles, watched a video on YouTube about the progression of video games since the year 2003. It was interesting. Tyrion has a snow day. Interesting. Oh, it's Chinese New Year 2025, says Calvin Fu. Nice. I'm doing good, Tyrion. Glad to hear you're doing well. So let's go ahead and start this off. I think we've got a... Man, is this a best of 5 with Bisu and Beast? That's interesting. I want to do a full series for you today just to start us off. We'll just get 2 players going at it in like a best of 3 or a best of 5. Let's grab one from the folder here from RJB, our wonderful benefactor and provider of the replays. There's 2 furs, there's 3 furs here. Actually, what if we go into the DEF CON 1 folder? Do we have any... That's a set. Ooh, DeWalt and Ziki going at it. Ooh, I kind of like that. DeWalt and Ziki sounds like fun. Is this really a Larva and Mong? Okay, let's do this. Let's do Larva and Mong. Man, is this really a best of 5, though? We're going to go on an adventure. Sometimes RJB labels things as best of 5, and it's like one player wins 4 games and one player wins 1 game, and it's like, yeah, but that's not what a best of 5 is. So we're going to give it a try here, though. Wow, who was this? Crap. Larva and who? I just looked at like 8 different names. Yeah, be sure to check out RJB on his YouTube channel for sure. Larva and Mong. All right, so we're in Benzene for game number 1 of a best of 5 here. Let's take a look. We're going to call him Terran because apparently Mong is an offensive term. According to the Twitch. Top right of Benzene, it's a yellow Zerg player. It is Larva. Bottom left, it is Mong. What's up, Lucas? Dead says that Larva is his favorite Zerg player. You know what? There's a lot to like from Larva. He's an excellent, excellent, very, very terrifying player. In almost every situation you can find him in. He's terrifying in ZVZ, ZVT, PVZ. He is just great at early rushes. He's great at the late game. He's great at the mid game. He's good at Hydra pushes and using Mutalisks, like S tier level stuff from him on those mutas all the time. So again, hope you guys are having a wonderful day. It's Friday here. I know it's Saturday in some places in the world. So happy weekend to those of you who have a weekend. Yeah, I don't know, Tyrion. I haven't looked into exactly why they think... I think Mong is like a racial slur for, I think, some culture in Asia? If I remember right. Somebody explained it to me a while ago, but I don't remember exactly what it is. So it's... Yeah. So I was trying to put Mong into the prediction tab, and Twitch was like, you can't. This is an offensive poll. And I'm like, but what? Who? Huh? Who? Huh? Why? And then someone had explained it to me, and that was nice. My light is way off. Oh, it's not yet Chinese New Year. That's in like 2 weeks. So, whoa, 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 whoa. What is this first hatch? I'll be right back. Hold on. There you go. My light was dipping behind my monitor a little bit, so it was casting these weird shadows all over the place. It's back. We're good. Falcon looks fully lit now. That's nice. That's wonderful. Psycho Nuts. How's it going, man? Wonder! There it is.
I hope Terran gets Wraiths and Fire Bats.
Yeah, we might see some Wraiths and Fire Bats. Mong is a cool player that way. Dude just went 3 hatch before pool against Mong, who is opening Factory, who is opening Rax Factory, no expansion. It is a 1 base opening from Mong against a 3 hatch before pool play from Larva. What is this insanity? What is this play? Larva, you greedy, greedy, greedy player. He's going to get punched. He's going to get punched in the mouth. What is going on here? You're like, no, you don't get to see that. Oh, he does deny the scout. You don't get to see the pool's not done yet. You don't get to see that. Maybe I went pool first. You don't know. Now look at this. Mong. He's not. Oh, man. He's playing it 1 base of Rooney. He's going to expand now. But dude went Machine Shop before expansion. What is this? Dude, if Mong loses this game and Larva gets away with this insanely greedy opening, it is going to be very sad. Going to be very, very sad. I'll say hello to Kerrigan for you, Max Ski. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, Psychonaut says he's going to get away with it. That's it. He makes some lings that is super, super ninja base down here. He swings it up, and oh my gosh, there's going to be lings here. There's going to be 2 Marines. There will be a Vulture soon. Vulture in production. But these 2 Marines are going to die. This SCV is probably going to die. Wait, where are these guys going? Why are you going this way? You know where the Terran player is. He's worried. He's worried about a Vulture being out, and he's going to throw up a creep colony, sunken that, to deal with the aforementioned Vulture. Okay. All right. This is fine. He's worried about the mech from Mong. Mong is one of the players that loves the mech. Check it out. We get a Wraith! Wander! We get a Wraith! Ah, that's awesome stuff. And thanks for the Prime sub. I don't know if I actually said that, Wander. But thanks for the Prime sub, man. You're the best. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the support. Everybody who is subscribed currently. And Prime sub, regular sub, Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, whatever it is. Thank you so much. And for being a channel member. All the ways to support me out here. Patrons, also, super thanks for you guys, too. So the vultures here. The lings are like, whee! Diving right on in to this natural base. They're going to try to kill this vulture, but the micro of this vulture with Mong is not a speed vulture yet. Now it's a speed vulture. Just kicked in. This is a pretty good hold. Wraith shows up, snipes the Overlord. The Lings, this vulture, 5 kills on that vulture. Absolutely kicking butt, taking names. Overlord dies too. Probably not going to get fire bats because we're going mech here, but Wraith, we got half of your wish. You know, that's not bad. That's not bad at all, Wander, is it? Spider Mines. We get to see how Larva deals with mech after getting away with a 3-hatch before pool opening. That's insane. I'll say hey to Kerrigan for you too, Calvin. J-Crom. Wow, thank you for the kind words, J-Crom. Welcome to the stream. Happy to see you here. Wraiths are trendy again, says Wander. How's it going, Rocket? Patron of mine, Rocket. Out at patreon.com/FalconPaladin for $10 a month. Rocket is a big-time supporter of the channel and has been for years. All right. What's going on here? Nothing, right? We're getting a Spire. That's not nothing. Going for Cloaked Wraiths. It's not even a... The man's going 1 port Wraith with Cloak, which I am concerned about personally. You can't make that many Wraiths off of 1 starport. Look at these guys being like, ha, you don't have a 3rd base. You suck. This is a 2-basing Zerg versus a 2-basing meching Terran. I win, says Mong. But look at this. Now he finds this base. He says, wait, there's creep here? What is that? Wait, what? How long has this been here? Why does it look like it's been done for a while? Why is there already a sunken? Mong has all these questions now. He's like, hold on. Hold on. What's going on? What's up, Paolo? Welcome to the stream. J-Crom feels the hype. Ooh, he's an NBA fan, too. Game 7 of the NBA playoffs. Heck yes. Guess what you don't have defense against at this base? Air stuff. Oh, okay, this was unnecessary. You really didn't have to lose some vultures to kill these drones. What was that all about? He runs in, loses 2 vultures for no reason. I mean, kill that drone. Kill the drone. There you go. Kill that drone. Oh my gosh, the cloak comes in. Oh, Spider-Man takes out the Hydralisk as well. This is brutal. Mong, he's coming back. He's coming back. This is crazy. Go nuts. Say hey to Corn for Psychonauts, because they're from Bakersfield. They go back to Bakersfield. So that makes mutas to try to counter the Wraiths. Fine. Are you bringing detection with you? Let's see. No, no, no. There's an Overlord that doesn't have speed. Speed's not on the way. What are we planning on doing against these Cloaked Wraiths? Larva. But Larva, these Wraiths are going to eat you. Why are the Wraiths not attacking you is my question. Oh, ran out of energy on that one. Maybe that explains it. Okay, I don't like this for the mutas at all. The Scourge. Can't tell if they made a connection there. Ooh, took down the Science Vessel. That was definitely a Scourge connection on that Science Vessel. And Invisible Wraith, problematic. Every muta dies. All right, they killed a Science Vessel for like 5 Wraiths and 2 Scourge. Not great. Not great from Larva. Not feeling it. Guy's got a 4th. It's a macro hatch. 4th hatch. I thought that was an expansion for a minute. He's building Overlords. He doesn't have Overlord speed. How are you supposed to deal with Cloaked Wraiths if you don't have Overlord speed? He doesn't have a Spore down at this base. He doesn't have a Spore over here, too. No Spore in the main. Cloaked Wraiths should just be winning this game. This should just be Cloaked Wraith the game from Mong. Instead, he's going into Science Vessels. Maybe he's not expecting... I guess he's got an Overlord down here now, so that basically counts as a Spore if there's any mutas around. But no Overlords, no Spores here. I don't know. I don't know. He's assuming... Look. He's assuming that there would be Overlord speed, so he's not going crazy on the Wraiths. How fast can we kill this Overlord? Couple more volleys, kill him, and done. And there it is. Now this muta's dead. Larva, you dummy. What are we doing here, man? Build a spore. Get Overlord speed. Why are you not doing any of these things right now? These drones are dying unnecessarily. This doesn't have to be this way. Even, okay, you there. Become a spore. Do it for the memes. Okay, running out of energy is the thing, and Overlord, is the thing that is really a threat to these wraiths. Oh, so many drones have died for absolutely no reason. Yeah, and it is 1-star port. He's not going crazy wraith, but honestly, he should be going crazy wraith. What's up, Paolo? I mean, could do. I'll send him a message. I'll see if Artosis is into it. What's up? Leave it to Reaver. Hey, man. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing relatively well, all things considered. Go to Radiate. Pretty good split. Ooh, Marine's picking off a really injured Mutalisk there. Not bad at all. All right. So 86 to 66 supply. Mong is up. He's got 2 bases of Marines and tanks and science vessels. Medics. We might get some fire bats yet here, because this isn't... Mong is beating, or marching to the beat of his own drum here. He is going Marine tank medic science vessel wraith. No fire bats. He stopped vulture production entirely. After getting spider mines, this base looks like it's going to die. This is crazy. How's it going, Happy? Mutas all die. Great. Lurkers try to bust in. Siege tanks. Getting some big hits off, but that's a lot of siege tanks. Or a lot of lurker, not as much siege tank. Fire bats being added in might be good here because of the lurkers, because of the zerglings that are here. We might get fire bats in this game yet, Wander. Entirely possible. Siege tank. Run, siege tank. Don't get surrounded, siege tank. He got surrounded and executed by the lings and the lurkers. So excellent job. Good defense of his... It's his second base, but we'll call it his third. Because it's way, way out here. That was... Oh, man. Another tank gets picked off. This link control by Larva is way too much. Way too much. Leave it to Reaver. I'm so sorry. Maybe you can put the VOD on, like, 1.5x speed. And then it's not quite as soothing. It's a little more rapido. Maybe you can stay awake for the end of it. Amazing. All right, third base coming up left side here for Mong. He doesn't have any gas on it, unfortunately for him, which is maybe why he's... Okay, this guy opened... Fire bats. He opened mech and he's transitioning into SK Terran. Who does this? Mong, you're a crazy man. What a weird game one this is. I like it a lot, honestly. We went vultures and siege tanks and wraiths into Marines, fire bats, medics, and science vessels. I guess he's making vultures too. It's just kind of a hybrid. He's going mech with 1 factory and 6 racks. And Mong is fun. Yeah, he's upgrading his infantry. You're right. He's getting... What is that? Is that a 1-1? Nope, that's a 2-1 upgrade he's working on for his infantry. Larva's lurkers are at +1 carapace.
I know I joke a lot, but that's just me masking my current state and how my life has been the past 6 years, but these streams really help. Kind of therapeutic. Hugging face.
Ah, why Haas? Thanks for the $10 Canadian. Appreciate it, man. As these skirts getting connection science vessels down. Huge. Huge. That's what makes this work, of the science vessels. Thanks for the $10 Canadian, and hey, I am so glad the streams are helpful. I like to hear people say that, and it makes me feel like what I'm doing here has a little bit more meaning than just casting a video game, right? Right. Anywho, hope things improve for you, and I'm glad these streams are of good help. Nope. Absolutely not. Plague is on the way. Man's going into battle cruisers now. Mong. Urgh. Dollaville. What is that? Can't tell what that ASCII art is, Dollaville. Very confused by this. Oh, lurker trap! Lurker trap! There's lurkers there! No! Oh, goodness, the lurker trap by Larva. This is a bananas game number 1. This could not be any better. Hey, and you're welcome, Leave It to Reaver. I'm hoping that the social media blast and stream shout-outs we've given you to that GoFundMe has helped at all. That's wonderful. We'll get another link into it here after this game. Yeah, I know what that one is, Dollaville. It's an Arbiter? Oh. I do not see Arbiter on that one. But hey, ASCII art is a tough art medium. Okay. Stop standing on top of lurkers. Mong. He's not doing very well against these lurks. They're good units. To be fair, big drop topside D-Matrix dropship is here. And go down the right side. Run! Good snipe on the Scourge. Kill a couple drones. Snipe the lurkers before they burrow. No, not even trying. Snipe this one before it burrows. Also not even trying. Just running, losing guys. 3 Marines make it to the end. They have +2 attack and no armor upgrade yet and get cleared out and get almost nothing done there. Dropship still alive. Goodbye it. I suppose more drops heading out that top left side. Still 3 base in it. Got a 4th CC here. Gonna lift it up. Okay, triple starport now. One of them... Wait, where is he building a physics lab? Oh, here it is. There's the physics lab. I'm like, I didn't see it anywhere. Man is going to maybe start battle cruisers at some point, but I don't know. Here comes another drop. Scourge it up! Damn it! Marines. Firebats. Okay, this lurker ling defense with the Scourge is just too much. It is too much for Mong to... I think he's lost this game. I think he's done. Too many bases for Larva. 54 drones to 50 SCVs. 4th base is done for Mong. This is a big deal. Him holding on to this is actually kind of awesome. He's got this base to take, and he does take this base right as soon as I notice that it exists. Kronichi. What's up, Kronichi? Okay, donating lings into this mess is not going to help out. Kindness plating is on the way, so we get some ultras in response to this SK Terran. Legu! Massive play. Gonna radiate on the Defiler. Getting it out of there, though. Vulture run by again. We're incorporating little bits of mech into this as well. That's Sunken did an absolutely perfect job handling those vultures, as it does. Another base coming up. Okay, Mong, let's go. Let's out macro this Zerg player. Let's split the map in half. That's exactly what he's doing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases. Dude, Mong, he was in so much trouble, and then he double expanded, and now I feel much, much better about his position. Okay, that is a lot of Scourge and 1 Mutalisk. Did we plague some science vessels? We sure did. 2 of them got plagued somewhere along the line. These lings inside your house. Killed 1 SCV. Not too bad, not too bad. Firebats doing their best with only 2-1 upgrades here against these lings. Spider-Mine does not get any connections there at all. No lings die at all. Winging on into the siege tanks. Dragging the Spider-Mines into the tanks is a pretty good move if you are a Zergling, but a little bit hard to do. So yeah, we get mech here in game number 1. It is Mong, who in chat, somebody was a huge Mong fan. They were asking for Mong games a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, I don't know if I have a lot of those. And then I have this whole best of 5 between these 2 players, which is like, all right, cool. If I'm an American in the kitchen, what am I in the bathroom? An Italian. Obviously an Italian. 100%. What's up, Crimney? How are you? Things are good here. We got some very, very weird TVZ going on. I know you're looking at it and being like, I mean, it's Lings and Defilers and Marines and stuff. Yeah, this opened mech with Wraiths from Mong. And then it turned into this. Nothing makes sense at all. I'm running out of great value branded vanilla wafers. Great Plague. Finish the hatch, though. Okay, but this better die. It does. Okay, we just had a couple times recently where players have not finished off the hatchery when they could. We're gonna send four lings to deal with this. This is chaos. Throw hatch down. Split map in half again. This space not taken, this space not taken, every base taken, which is actually great for Mong, right? You want this situation 9 times out of 10 in your TVZs. If you can get an even base count against a Zerg player, you're probably doing all right. Ah, European. I think somebody did that one recently. Anyway, good irradiates on the Ultralisk. Go join the party. We saw that chitinous plating coming in earlier. So they're going to die with chitinous plating at least. Oh, but the lurker spines are so effective. Yeah, all right. So these guys are going to die because they stayed next to each other a little bit too long. Those two irradiated ultras really causing issues. 1 ultra and 2 lings makes it into the top left-hand base. It is 6 armor and +2 attack on the Ultralisks. At least they have good upgrades. Who was that player I cast yesterday that was throwing away 0? Oh, right. That was in the Steal the Bacon. 0-0 Ultralisks were going into battle, and it was very, very sad. Those guys need their upgrades, maybe more than anything else in the entire game. Because by the time they come out, everybody else has upgrades. This is looking bad, though, and that's a GG. Yeah, so, I mean, this was dying. This died. This died. The Lings and the Ultras got out. They got to the other side of the map, and Mong did not have the answer for it. The Irradiates were good. He had a ton of Science Vessels, but not, wow, like barely enough energy for like 1 Irradiate on this whole group of Science Vessels, and game 1 does go to Larva. It's really reductive to say that, you know, he got away with a 3 hatch before pool opening against a Terran player who went for a 1-base play to start. That's a lot to do with it, though. I really think that was a big, big, big part of it. And then the fact that maybe if he'd kept going into Cloaked Wraiths, there were no spores being built. There was no Overlord speed on the way back then. Maybe more economic damage happens. Maybe Larva gets shut down, and maybe Mong expands earlier. It's tough. It's a tough, tough, tough look. So that is game 1 going to our guy, Larva. 3 hatch before pool on a 2-player map. Who does that? Larva does that. That's who does that. The outspend is pretty massive for a 20-minute game. Let's go on to game number 2. We're back on benzene again. Game 2. Whew. Yeah, Tipo, he started mech and he switched into SK Terran. That's the crazy thing about that game. Yeah, exactly, Tipo. Like, that's what people are saying. But then the guy started mech and then went into SK Terran to deal with the hive stuff later. Anyway, top right, it's Larva. Bottom left, it's Mong. We've got some Korean being spoken by the 2 players. Again, I don't know necessarily the order these games were played in, but they should be sorted into the folder in StarCraft in chronological order based on the timestamp of the replay. So, whatever. Yeah, Tipo, right. Could have gone mech into SK Terran, back into mech. Absolutely could have. Just simply chose not to. Clark Griswold, played by Chevy Chase. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Maxski. I'm old enough. RJB's in the house. Vic 2099 is here from Poland. We are not going to do the same thing again. We are not going for a 3 hatch before pool again. Is that scouting for... Oh, he's just scouted for a proxy. That was a drone looking for proxy racks. Okay. I like it. And then get back in time to throw down a hatch at your second base and call it all good. Yeah, Tipo says he's seen it done. I personally cannot say that I remember seeing it done, but it seems possible. I don't see why not. Especially because the guy already had the upgrades. He had Spider-Mines, he had Vulture Speed, he had Siege Mode. And he just stopped making Siege Tanks and Vultures and Spider-Mines and stuff and tried to SK Terran his way to a victory at the end. Weird, man. Wraith into Bio. Yeah, with some units in one fact. But it wasn't Wraith into Bio. It was Wraith into Siege Tank Vulture. And then into 6 racks. while continuing to make vultures and siege tanks, and then abandoning the vultures and the siege tanks entirely. I don't know. It was a little bit complicated. Lita did it all the time. You know, there's Lita. Yeah, Lita is Lita for sure. Mong doesn't believe in scouting. I guess not. I mean, he did SCV scout in game 1, but a little bit late. And didn't get up the ramp either. So he is sending an SCV out at about 2:30. See what's going on over there. It's a 2-player map. He's hiding. Oh, again, man's opening factory. Really, really enjoys his fac. This time, no crazy early third. It looks like a very, very standard 2-base Mutalisk opening here for our guy in game 2 for Larva. He's great at TVT and bad at everything else. Yeah, sounds right for Mong. Dude, the Notre Dame Penn State game was great yesterday. Super, super fun. Watch it with my brother. We ate some gummy worms and some Oreos. And the first half was kind of a snooze fest. There we go. There's the 2 ports. So this is what I'd more expect here. So it's a 2-port Wraith opening, and he lands the factory over here, starts making vultures with it. This build is awesome. Mong, 10 points. 10 points for this build. I like it a lot. Yeah, the passing game was kind of garbage last night between Penn State and Notre Dame. Neither quarterback played very well at all. But the running game was very impressive, and some really good plays on defense, too. So I was definitely entertained. All right, man. So he makes 2 vultures over here. Scouter, I mean, an Overlord's not going to find this, probably. And then he lifts it, he puts it back inside the main. Go, vultures, go. But definitely going to sunken up here, man. This is Mong we're talking about. We saw what he did in game 1. Let's get another sunken at the front in case a vulture shows up. But it's 2 vultures. Yeah, Tipo, I think that's a reasonable response there from Artosis. Packing the Overlords on top of the sunken is interesting. 2 vultures means they get by. Oh, gosh. Now you got to pull the drones, press them into service to fight, and fight they do. That actually wasn't too bad at all. 1 drone died there, and a Ling maybe. That was actually pretty good. Good job with the drones there. That is one thing that I'm always very scared about doing in my games, is using workers to defend against things like vultures. Ugh, I just always worry I'm going to lose every single drone there immediately, which, I mean, feels like a concern that is fairly valid. Hey, look, the Wraiths are here. Hey, that's a spore this time. So now it's 2-port Wraith. It is worth building spores for. There's the spore finishing up. Wraith comes cruising in. There's already a spore up there, too. 2 spores, as a matter of fact. Wow, look at the static defense on Larva. He is supply blocked because an Overlord died to these guys. It's just like the Corsair play from the Protoss, except a little bit, it hits harder against your Overlords this way. I forget what brand of gummy worms they were, Yhas. Can't remember what the name is. It's not any of the common ones. My brother picked them up at the grocery store. It's not like herO or Black Forest or anything that I've ever heard of before, so it was good though. They were nice. They weren't kind of extra chewy, a little bit plasticky like herO can be. They were good gummy worms. What's up? Farewell. Yeah, double spore here. Hydralisks, great. What do we have to deal with Hydras? Literally nothing. Wraiths, that's not good. He's making racks. He's making some Marines here. The Wraiths are going to have such a hard time. The man's invested in 4 spores in the first 5 minutes of the game. 4 is so many spores. I like it. A lot of Zerg players are like, oh, it's too much economy. That's way too much money to spend on static defense. I'd rather have the drones. But look at how it's keeping these drones alive. 0 drones have died here. He doesn't have enough to 1 volley down the drones because Wraith ground attack is garbage. So 2 volleys. Okay. Now he's getting some drones. The micro here is actually pretty fantastic. Out of Mong. But, I mean, it's taking a ton of effort. I think every hit he takes, too. These guys are made out of the tissue paper. Faster radiate here at 7 minutes as well. Guy went crazy fast. Science facility. I guess he's got the star ports. He can produce them if he needs to. So Muta's out. Didn't actually make any Hydralisks. He's got the Hydra in case he needed it. But he went into Spire, went into Mutas against this. And now there's Marines, and now there's turrets coming up. And I don't feel like his early Muta stuff did a lot in the early game in game number 1. Might be a little more effective here in game number 2. Okay, well, yeah, gotta split out the Wraiths because some of them are gonna die. It's like when a bunch of Corsairs are chasing 3 or 4 Mutas and they have to just split. Exact same thing just for the Terran player instead of a Zerg player in that situation. Wraith Ball is 2, not exactly a Wraith Ball. Marine count seems pretty hefty. I don't know if they have great upgrades yet. Wow, he just jumps right on. The split is pretty bad. He just leaves like 3 Mutas to die there. The Irradiate helping immensely. Ugh. I don't know that Larva's Muta control is top 10 today. Plus, he doesn't have a third base yet. Maybe up here, maybe down here. He just started this literally as I was whining about him not having a second base. Yeah, I'll leave it to Reaver. If you morph a unit that's injured into another unit, it gets full health on the morph. Which is why a lot of the time Zerg players will take Mutas that are injured and turn them into Guardians, because at least they'll get their full HP back immediately rather than waiting for the Mutas to regen that HP, which takes forever. There's another Irradiate. The split is like, that's like a B. Not S tier, not A tier. We'll give it a B tier on that. Mong defending extremely well. And just moving into his 3rd and 4th racks, getting himself a stem upgrade, which feels a little late. I'd like to have stem by now, but again, he opened 2-port Wraith. Didn't get a lot done now. Dark Soldier in the house. Yeah, he's happy to see a Mong game. Maybe Dark Soldier is our Mong fan in chat. Irradiate probably did catch him by surprise, Chris. But he'd been irradiated earlier. He got irradiated here, and then he got irradiated here and did worse with it. Or maybe the first time it was worse. Hard to judge. Third base popping about now. And the drone transfer is absolutely wonderful. Look at that timing. Look at that timing on that drone transfer. Larva's a pro. Larva is a pro. There's another Irradiate. The split is continuing to suck. Oh, then he brings it back. Okay, so all the Mutas died, but we killed some Wraiths. And a couple Marines, I guess. Ugh. This is exactly like game 1. The Muta's just getting owned by Marines, Wraiths, Irradiates. Not really getting a whole lot done here at all. Turrets providing a lot of support here, too. All right, Mong, you got this. It's another good early game. You're into the Marine stuff with the stem a little bit earlier than you were in game number 1. The Hive's on the way. We know what that means. Ugh. Yeah, the frustrating thing about the last game, too, is that there wasn't even any Dark Swarm on the other side of the map. It was just Lings and Ultras made it to your side of the map. You are dead now. No Dark Swarm. There was a lot of Plague, though, so the spellcasting of the Defiler came into play immensely. That's a fair ranking, Dark Soldier. Yeah, I'm with you, Tipo. That Hive is done, but we're a little bit far away from Dark Swarm and Plague. Adrenal is not done because Metabolic Boost is getting fired up at 11 minutes. Bit late, but understandable considering how this game opened. And Free Wraith is free. Not overcommitting with the Scourge there either. Nicely done. Really nicely done there by Mong. So we got 3 Sunkens. That's a lot of Marines, but they don't quite have attack or armor upgrades yet. And Radiates don't help against Sunkens. Maybe a D-Matrix or 2, though, would be nice. Right? You could D-Matrix a couple of these Marines. Maybe get through that Sunken. Now, he's trying to come up and maybe squeeze through here. That's a choke. Hey, look who has Overlord speed this time. Against a 2-port Wraith opening, it makes a lot of sense. Seeing more crazy Zerg happy. Interesting. Okay, there's the D-Matrix Fire Bats. Helps them survive a little bit longer, even without the attack or the armor upgrades here in the back. D-Matrix trying to bust. Lurkers are morphing in the middle of the battle here, kind of messing with the pathing of the Marines. And the Firebats medics doing as much healing as they can. 2 Sunken still live. Lings jumping out here. They don't have Adrenal. They barely have speed, but they're clearing this out nevertheless. Sunken getting huge hits off. And does it go down? No! Wait, hold on. Target it. Target the Sunken. The Firebat is getting distracted. He's going to take down a Lurker. This man is a hero. Firebat, 9 kills before he dies. The Sunken lives with 6 total hit points, and Darren has to flee. Dude, I cannot believe that Sunken lived there. That was insane. Also, Hero Firebat is a hero. Free medics are free. Reinforcements coming across here. Mong has been macroing behind this thing. Consume is on the way. Adrenal is finishing up momentarily. Ugh, that was a big-time attack. Barely held there by Larva. Counterattacking with his Lings. They have Adrenal now. They have all of it. +1 Carapace and +0 on the attack. On the counterattack, it is seems fine. He's checking to see if there's a third base up here. Also, picking off medics is so huge. God, they're force multipliers. Medics really make everything work here. If it's going to work at all, dude, this counterattack, the Cracklings, get the Firebats. Oh, the round of Firebat shows up just in time. And these guys get burned into a corner and roasted alive by said Firebats. Scourge it up. No. Irradiate. Good split. Doesn't get a connection on the Science Vessel. Went for it, though. Ooh, this one's a connection. Science Vessel down. I think that was an overkill, though. That one already had 1 Scourge hit. Took 2 Scourge hits to kill it, which is overkill. I don't know about that one, though. Not entirely sure. So not really resunkening up the front here at all is our man. Getting a Nidus Canal down to the third base for instant reinforcements down there. Battle cruisers are coming in. But guess who has Dark Swarm? Guess who has Scourge? Guess who doesn't have Plague yet, but could start the Plague any moment? He's got the money to start that upgrade. It's a good one against everything that Mong is doing today. Like, if he was straight meching, I'm not sure I would tell him to get Plague now. But the guy's going Marines, Firebats, Science Vessels, and now Battle Cruisers. Plague is everything against all of this stuff. I do have a Bishop replay. Got a bunch of Bishop replays in the folder, actually. Scourge the dance. Oh, loses 2 of the 3 Science Vessels. Great Scourge control by Larva, but what do we expect from this man? Shine's a lot of fun. He's a lot of fun to cast and watch for sure. Not elite, but good player nevertheless. Firebat inside the first Dark Swarm of the day. We got the Orange Cloud. Now we need to keep the Zerg on this side of the map. If the Zerg gets over there with the Orange Cloud and the Ultralisks, which technically aren't coming yet, but I would be surprised if they didn't, it's gonna be a GG. Also, I'm waiting for the Plague to show up in that production tab. It would be pretty awesome for that one. Dark Swarm right now, good enough. Definitely good enough. Good job moving out of the Dark Swarm, though. Sniping that Defiler with the Firebats. It takes a minute, but they got the Defiler, and then the Lurkers killed like 10 people. 10 people? These aren't people. These are Marines and Firebats, and medics is what they are. The number of medics that have died today is truly concerning for somebody who's going SK Terran. I don't like it. All right, battle cruisers on the move out. I know they are set it and forget it happy, but that's the problem. They're set it and forget it. It's really hard for them to get the value of what you put into them. Hard for them to be cost efficient if you set them and forget them and send them off to attack a third base on their own. They get plagued. Dark Swarm gets popped. Spores hit them. Scourge finish them off. And maybe it costs the Zerg player 200 resources against like the combined 1,000 resources on these battle cruisers. It's just not a good investment. How's it going, Woogie Boogie? Welcome back to the stream. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Science Vessel down. Larva's done an A+ job at sniping Science Vessels today. Absolutely. Oh, crazy. A full dropship just got sniped, too. Why are you sending these across in front of everything else? Okay, that was actually pretty bad. Maybe don't send, like, 10 Scourge into a dematrixed battle cruiser. Plague's on the way. He's like, well, battle cruisers are here. I guess I need... Oh, wow. Okay, well, if you dematrix the battle cruiser, it's a few more Scourge to take them down. If Plague isn't done yet, it's a few more Scourge to take them down. So maybe they paid for themselves there. But once Plague is out, I don't know. D-Matrix Fire Bats inside the Swarm. That's right, guys. Kill these Defilers. Run, Defilers. Radiate both of them to make sure they don't get away. It's overkill with the Irradiate, but it's worth it to kill 2 Defilers every single time. Hey, nice, Woogie Boog. I hope you get it. Interview at T-Mobile as a software engineer. That's super cool. Yeah, T-Mobile. I have T-Mobile. They're a pretty good company. I've had them for a very long time, at least. My gosh. I want to say probably 20 years now. That's insane to say. Cracklings jumping on your dudes. Firebats save the dudes. Counterattack on the other side. But yeah, fingers crossed that you get it, Woogie Boog. I know you've been working on trying to get your new job for a while. Counterattack. And stim go. Free Scourger free. Free Scourger free. Hydras suck. If they don't have any Dark Swarm helping them or any Lurkers, Ling's rolling into the situation really bad. Trying to save this hatch. Not going to be able to do it as long as there's like a... There it is. There's the right click. There is the death of a hatchery. Mong doing it. Reinforcements for Larva coming up from this bottom side. This will get cleaned out. All these medics are going to die. Both attacks get cleaned out. A bit of a ninja base up here from Mong. Instead of taking this one first, he goes for the 11 o'clocker instead. 112 to 75 supply. Mong is up. He's up in worker count. He's up in overall supply. And he's defending pretty well on this side of the map as well. Yimmy, I did see pictures of the snow in Atlanta. Pretty crazy stuff, man. That does happen to you southern states sometimes, doesn't it? Every once in a while. All right, Woogie Boogie. Well, again, good luck to you. We're all rooting for you. Anyone who's looking for a job at this point, we're all rooting for you. We've got your back. He's like, hey, why is there not a base here? What are you planning? Aha, didn't check this one, did you? This Lurker maybe could have scouted that, but just died to an Irradiate. Science Vessels hanging out alone up here. This is DEFCON 1. Send your Scourge to this location. Also, another drop by Mong. This one, okay, we killed something. Dude, the Spire dying is kind of a huge deal. See, 2-2 upgrades on these Marines. Much better. And then, wow, Larva's worried about that. This 530 base goes down. Oh, this is great. Spire dies. Lings will clear this out, save the day, but this hatch down here is gone. Larva is knocked down to a 3-basing Zerg. Into the 3rd base come the Cracklings, but not enough to deal with the Marines that are stationed there. This base is getting a nice little SCV transfer. Nobody shuts that down. What's up, Eye of the Goat? And I think that's it. I think Mong has just tied this series up 1-1. I don't think Larva can come back from this. He's making Ultras. Chitinous is just getting started. Okay, he still has the window of getting Ultras and Lings across the map with Dark Swarm and Mong falling over like every Terran player does in that situation. And he does find the 11 o'clocker. Clears everybody out. SCVs might have to run. And the SCVs run. The Marines respond to this thing. 120 to 75 supply. Scourge not going to get a connection on the Science Vessels as it might want to. There are 6 Science Vessels here. Not the biggest number ever. SCVs coming up again. Buying time for the Ultras to get out. Here they are. They already have Anabolic Synthesis? Why do they have speed before Carapace? Don't know. No Scourge. Nice Plague. Ooh, sick Plague. Oh, it's a giant one. That catches a Science Vessel. A bunch of they have to fall back. This is really bad times. This is bad times. Come on, Mong. You can even this up. Good connection on that Plagued Science Vessel. Maybe a little bit of overkill. Uh-oh. Here come the Lings and the Ultras across the map. Kindness Plating is not done yet. It just finishes as Larva gets here. Larva's timings today have been so good. No, it's a repeat of game 1. Cracklings are inside your 3rd. They're pushing into your natural with the Ultra support here. No Defilers around. So maybe doable. Look at these guys pulling up. They know where the Lings and Ultras are headed next. They know. Here's a desperate hold. No bunkers, but also no Dark Swarm and no Plague either. He's trying to build a Comsat station. I guess, I don't know. Did he just D-Matrix? Okay, D-Matrix Marines. I thought he D-Matrix that Ultra by accident, which would be hilarious. Okay, Ultra's gone. Into the bottom side. Ultra dead. It's a hold. He holds it. He holds all 3 bases that he's got. It's 1 mining base for the Terran right now. He's mined out of his main and his natural. He's retaking the 3rd over here, and he lifts the command center to put it a little bit closer. It was misaligned. Fair enough. Larva, mining from his 3rd, mining from his natural. Every other base has been sniped out thus far. This Marine's D-Matrix doesn't really have a job to do. Ling Ultra, where are your defilers? Larva! He's like, well, I won game 1 without any defilers. What's the big deal? It's kind of a fair point. It's actually going well. And 3rd base again needs to lift off. Hang on, submarines are coming back to try and save it. Ultra down. Ultra's got 8 kills. He's like, I'm alone out here. A lone Ultralisk is actually not that scary. We're supposed to travel in packs this way. Larva not trying to take another base. I guess this SCV is kind of covering this area, and this Marine's covering this area. And he's retaking this one down the right side, which is minerals only, and would be of use in this point. Basically doesn't have enough gas to make Ultralisks and Defilers. But hey, checkmate, atheists. He's got Ultralisks and Defilers. The man did it. He's got Dark Swarm. Going into the 3rd base, but 108 to 70 supply. It's a lot of Marines. However, every Marine is negated by the presence of these wiggly boys, aren't they? 100%. This Ultra's hanging out inside the Dark Swarm. Will the Irradiate kill him? No. Definitely not. There's a beautiful Dark Swarm getting another one right there. Good Plague. You have 2 Defilers. He's going to consume and Dark Swarm again. There it is. Beautiful engagement here by Larva getting on top of this. Well, one of the 2 mining bases from Mong right now. Some of these SCVs got played, which means they're 1 hit away from dying by these Ultralisks. Absolutely insane attack here. Larva falls back to his 1 mining base. Well, Larva has 2 mining bases. Mong falls back to his 1 mining base here. This is insane. 97 to 67 supply. It's still about a 30 supply advantage here for the Terran player. I'm assuming his refinery's depleted. Nope, but almost. This one definitely is. This depleted. That's depleted. That's depleted. This has 1,000 gas left at it. Ultras, Defiler right here. Get it. Get it, Defiler. No, Defiler does not get a cast off. That's massive. 1 Defiler cloud right here. 1 Dark Swarm right here. Might have been the end of it for Mong. He's resending SCVs back up to this base. This game is bananas. This whole game 2 is bananas. This whole game 1 and 2 have been bananas. We're back. Any Defilers with you? No. Doesn't look like adequate numbers of Ultralisks to do this. Yeah, those guys running, these guys standing in against the Ultras. Both of them get obliterated. No Irradiates necessary, and Ultras are not that hard to deal with if they're not actually being supported by Defilers, as it turns out. So, oh my gosh. More Lings. More Lings at the 11 o'clocker. 3-2 upgrades on these guys. They don't have 3 attack, but it doesn't really matter because they have the Adrenal. Joseph says, need a light? No kidding. Some Firebats would be nice to add on here, but they're not very good against the Ultralisks. Yeah, look at... Let's see if he's running again. Finally, a big counterattack. D-Matrix Marines like, we killed this base once. We can do it again. Keeping the Science Vessels back so the Spore doesn't hit them as good, especially because 4 of them have been plagued. Ultras inside the Dark Storm. Ultras get irradiated. Mong falls back here. Up 96 to 56 supply. Ultras, nope. Irradiated Ultras outside of Dark Storm do not want to fight against Marines at all. Yeah, 1 muter for the vessels would be nice, but his Spire died and he never replaced it, Wander. So we'd have to replace the Spire first, and he's pretty broke right now. Woo. Nice Plague. Ultra gets 4 kills before it goes down. Trickling. This might be our GG, folks. We're looking at another dead hatch. 1 base mining period for Larva is not going to do it. He's counterattacking with Lings. I fire batted that Marine a little unnecessarily, I guess, but the hatch is dead. The drones are dead. It's 20 workers left. Another counterattack of Lings up to this base that has no defense at it. These Lings get distracted on the way over and attack the Marines. Bad choice. They should have gone. This base has Sunkens covering the front, but nothing covering the back. We're going to sit back here, kill these drones. Worker count is sub 20 anyway for Larva. This could not be going worse for him at all. What's up, Doc Bravo? Nidus, good target on the Nidus. More counterattacking by Larva. This is such an aggressive play. Irradiated Ultralisk in amongst these SCVs. Some of them are plagued. Irradiated Ultra killing 3 or 4 of them before he even gets his tusks into them there. Doddles! What's up, man? Fire bats against Ultras is not a fight you ever want to take part in, but it works. It's already previously injured, denying all mining at this base is huge. Larva is
such a weird word.
Starved out. It is a weird word. Doddles. Doddles, thanks for the tier 1 resub at 75 months. Doddles is a legend. A legend of the channel. He's been here for so long. Who the hell is Doddles indeed? And I think mining versus no mining is a win for Mong here in game number 2. I know I called it about 8 minutes ago that Mong was going to win this game, but I was not convinced of it until just about now. Ugh. Ugh. That's it. I'm waiting for Larva to tap out. He doesn't have any monies. He's got 32 minerals in the bank. Sure, we're counterattacking with some stuff. It's nice. Why is this game not over? Larva does not recognize the situation in which he's in. He's like, the Ultras are unstoppable. I can win with nothing but Ultras and a couple Cracklings. Sup, Detroit? Happy Friday, man. And now that this dies, it's a GG? It does. His final Ultra dies, and he's like, well, there goes the dream. All my Ultras are dead. GG, man. What an absolutely bonkers game number 2 that was. The SK Terran wins. It's an economic loss for sure. Larva never really got up to 5 bases at all, let alone really 4 bases for any length of time. Never got that 4th gas rolling. So yeah, hard to have enough money to do everything you got to do as a Zerg player in the late game when that happens. The t-shirt guy. The guy introduced me to asked me about it today. Because he watches it. No. All I've heard is that it's being worked on as of right now. So I can follow up with the t-shirt guy and see what he says. We'll also do a quick highlight on your GoFundMe here real fast. But, dude, what a game number 2. That alone is probably an epic tag on its, just on its front there. Mong, SK Terraning it to a win against Larva, tying the series up 1-1 like an absolute boss. Absolute Terran guy. All right, so let's go this, that, the other thing, copy, paste, show the display, check it out, go donate to the Help Shannon Jarvis Make Her Home Accessible GoFundMe. If you don't know who Shannon Jarvis is, it's Leave It to Reaver. So Leave It to Reaver is a huge Brood War fan. She's been in chat for years now. She's come, she supported the channel, and in turn now she needs some support as well. She spent 800 days in the hospital, folks. Now she's going home, but she has some disabilities. Now she can't walk. So she needs to basically help her home become more accessible for her. So that's going to take a bunch of money. The Canadian government is not providing all that she needs here. So let's make sure that we can support. We got some good support coming out here from people. Ian, Brian. I donated last week. Might throw another donation in here as well this week. So click the link in the chat here, the GoFundMe link to help. And if you can, great. If you can't, don't worry too much about it. right? Everyone's in their own position, but if you do have a couple bucks to spare helping Shannon, thumbs up, you're the best. Okay, let's keep this StarCraft thing happening. Game number 3. We're out on Circuit Breakers. Whew, with the series of a best of 5, tied up 1-1. Let's start the prediction for game number 3. We're on a different map this time. Boop, boop, boop. Bottom right, white Zerg player, Larva. Top right, Mong. Is Mong going to open another 2-port Wraither? Will it lead to a win for him? Or will Larva overcome it this time and be able to get a win for all Zerg kind everywhere? Who knows? Yeah, the wildfires in California are a major problem, Wander. That the insurance market. Ugh. That's the thing about insurance, right? It only works if a minority of people paying into the insurance are getting paid out by the insurance. If everybody needs payouts from the insurance, then it doesn't work anymore. So if there's a huge number of people making claims, the insurance system kind of falls apart at that point. It's not able to sustain itself anymore. The entire model falls apart. Yeah, which is why the vast majority of people will pay way more into insurance than they'll ever get back from it. And a minority of people will get back more from it than they paid into it. And just the nature of the beast. You're just gambling at that point that you won't ever have to need it. Or that you might have to need it at some point, and that's why you're paying into the system. Okay, well, what are we doing here, Larva? Any more 3 hatch before pool shenanigans in your mind here? It kind of looks like it based on the fact you just made those 2 drones. So it's at least a hatch first. It is Circuit Breakers, a good map for mech. We always have to keep that in mind when we're playing against a Terran player on this map. Tanks are good here. Both Protoss and Zerg have to keep that in mind. Hey, thanks, Enric, for following me on Instagram. Appreciate it. Got more than 1,000 views on my latest Instagram reel out at instagram.com/FalconPaladin. Pretty easy to find me out there. I'm just posting little highlights from the streams, little highlights from the VODs out there, little 30 to 40 second clips. It's nice to get a little StarCraft in your social media doom scrolling, I say. Right? You're going through social media and it's like, oh, there's wildfires there, and there's flooding here, and there's earthquakes there, and there's people mad about politics here, and this guy's divorcing his wife over here. It's like, and StarCraft, hooray! And then you get a little pick-me-up in your day. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky, Twitter, TikTok, which I think might be getting shut down here in a couple days, but whatever. I'll keep posting to it using VPNs. Anyway. All right. Doddles. When you need it, it has to be an arbitrarily predetermined location. I don't know, man. I've had to use insurance for things before. I've had kids in the hospital, and I have not had any problems with them. So I think it's a... There are problems with the industry. I think there are situations where people are being preyed upon by the insurance industry, but I don't think it's 100% of cases. The question of how widespread it is one that definitely needs to be looked at. But I think anybody who says, yeah, insurance is a perfect system that works for everyone exactly how it should is wrong. And everyone who says insurance is a garbage scam system that doesn't work for anybody is also wrong. Like most things, the truth is in the middle somewhere, but it's harder to determine where the truth is than it is to say this is black, this is white, and continue with your life. It's a lot less brain power, yeah? And emotional effort as well. Okay, so game number 3. Lair, cool. 2 base Mutalisk seems to be the play here from Larva, which he's pretty much done in the first 2 games, but Mong's been doing weird stuff. What are we doing, Mong? 1 Rax expand timing here. Gas has just now been taken. One SCV was on gas, now 2 have been added on. And there's an NG Bay. So he's not opening factory this time. He's pressuring with Marines, forcing a couple extra Zerglings out, and then just going home. Honestly, you should always do this. Terrans, even if you're not planning on attacking with the Marines, send some of the Marines you're making across the map. Let the Zerg player see them. Let them panic. Throw up a Sunken they don't need. Throw up some extra Lings they don't need. These could be drones instead, and it was no investment from Mong. He didn't lose anything for this. He was making these Marines anyway. It's a beautiful, beautiful strategy that you need to implement in your games of StarCraft as well if you're playing against Zerg. I am just about done with End of the Death Part 3, Doc Bravo. Yes. I am, like, kind of in the afterword. All the exciting stuff has already happened, basically. How's it going, Jordan? No, top shelf. They got rid of lifetime limits on insurance in America with Obamacare. They can't cap your insurance payouts for anything anymore. Before Obamacare, they could, which was like 2012. So that is just not true anymore. Insurance cannot stop paying out at certain limits. Racks. 5 racks. Excellent. Got the stim. This is the most normal Mong has looked today, which is maybe a bit of a relief here from Larva. He's like, okay, there's no cloaked wraiths attacking me. There's no unexpected double vulture coming into my natural base causing issues. I can just hang back, prepare for the, Marines, get the mutas across the map as I usually do, and then sneak a third base down here in the bottom left at about 6 minutes. Oh, Doc Bravo, that's a great question. I mean, look, the problem with a lot of the specific questions in Warhammer is the answer is warp shenanigans. There aren't hard and fast answers to warp shenanigans. Warp shenanigans are soft magic system that warp does whatever the authors want warp to do at any moment in time. There are no hard rules. There are no fast rules for it, right? I think I've talked about this before. When we're introduced... Well, when certain characters are introduced to the warp, like the Lion, right? Lionel Johnson, he's out there on a ship. Suddenly he gets attacked by warp beasts for the first time. He doesn't know what they are. He's like, regular weapons don't work against beasts of the warp. We have to use our librarians to do it. They have to use their own warp magic against the warp magic. And I'm like, cool, that makes sense. But then for the rest of the series, it's like, nah, you can hit them with regular sticks and they'll die if you hit them hard enough. And I'm like, where did that go? Why did you introduce this concept if you're not going to follow up with it? Because it's warp bullcrap. And the warp is whatever people need it to be in any given book. Super annoying. Anyway. So this is muta stacking at its best. Little Ling support in there too. Lurker aspect is on the way, so we're just buying time for that to happen. If the Marines make it across the map, and there are no lurkers to defend against them, it's going to be tough for the mutas to do what they have to do. They are harassing, attacking units. They are not defensive units. And so far, Larva is doing his job at making sure the Marines are kind of stuck over here, but stimming across the map. What's up, Jaboy? Awesome. Welcome back. Welcome back to chat. Yeah, Duddles. Exactly. It's not that it's bizarre. Bizarre implies there are some rules you can learn. There are no rules for warp. None. Warp is an undefinable, unknowable, ununderstandable thing by design. It's like a major core tenet of Warhammer that you can't understand the warp. So it does whatever it has to do. You guys need to turn into lurker eggs about yesterday. Go, 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 go. Uh-oh. One lurker egg? Lurker egg? No lurker egg? Lurker egg! He just barely got a lurker egg. With one of the 3 hiders he sent over here. Bust through. It's already injured. He's like, what is up here? What exactly is up here? Hot 3. Okay, fine. No, come on. You can kill this. Stop running. Okay, the Lings and mutas are gonna save it. Never mind. Never mind. Excellent job there by Larva, saving enough Lings. The lurker does finish. Burrows at the top of the ramp. It's not 2 lurkers, but one is gonna do the job for now. For now. Holy Hannah. Yeah, Jaboy, you have to re-sub with Prime manually every month. It doesn't auto-sub with Prime for you, which is very annoying, because the other subs do. Regular subs totally resub for you automatically, but Prime makes you use it again on the channel while you're there. Crazy, crazy annoying. What? That's a good question, Wander. I don't know. All right, Larva's got this thing won. That's it. He wiped out the attack. He saved his third base. Mong cannot bother him for about the next 3 or 4 minutes, so we're going to drone a whole lot. We're going to get a hive. We're going to get a Defiler Mound, Ultralisk Cavern, going to get this third gas rolling, and maybe a fourth base too while we're at it, because Mong is stuck. He went for the third, could not take it down. Now, his Science Vessel stuff's a little bit late. He's going into a factory with a machine shop. I'm not sure if he wants to get tanks here necessarily. I'm not really against this Mutaling stuff. But against the Lurkers, maybe some tanks would not be a bad idea. Who's my favorite Loyalist Primarch and Trader Primarch? I mean, I'm a basic boy in the Warhammer. Gilliman's great. I like him a lot. I like a lot of the other ones, though. Jagatai's very fun. What's up, Jaboy? Prime subbin! All the way from downtown. Appreciate it. Okay, third base on the way here from Mong. Mutaling.
Boom.
Boo. And then Trader Primarch. That's an interesting one. I kind of like Horus, if that's fair to say. Like, all the Horus perspective we got in the End and the Death trilogy, I'm really entertained by it. I kind of like how hard he justifies to himself what he's doing. I don't know. There's just a lot about Horus that I really enjoy, both before he's corrupted by Chaos and after. Evolution Chamber, Double Evo Chamber. What's up? Call me Mac SC2. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the StarCraft. The Overmind says hello too. Defiler Mound on the way. Maybe time to move out here for Mong. Consume's coming in here too. Good grief. Yeah, we are reaching to our goals here for followers and subs. Dolavio's calling it out. Thanks for all the support out on Twitch today. You guys are definitely outdoing the YouTube side of it. So far, anyway. Yhaus did do a $10 super chat earlier. Let's not forget about Yhaus at all. So third base here. I like it. Usually Terrans will go for a third base here, which maybe he tried and then canceled based on that rubble. But he's going to take it at the 12 o'clock, get that third base rolling. Still no fourth base from Larva. Macro hatches, Nidus, I hear at the third. He's got everything he needs there. And Muta's chasing down a non-plagued Science Vessel. I don't know what that's all about. Yeah, it's like he's hunting... He is hunting the Science Vessels with these Scourge, but that one Muta is very weird. Plague's not even done. Not even close to being done. So what's Terran up to? SK Terran all the way every day with Vulture stuff, right? He's got a factory anyway, so he's upgrading to speed, upgrading to Spider Mines. He'll use the Vultures produced to get Spider Mines out on the map. It's really a low investment. And a Spider Mine connection on an Ultralisk or even on a Lurker or even on a Defiler is kind of awesome. Dude, come on. Ah, the Lings dragged the Spider Mines. That's why they're out in front, and they're faster too, so it makes a lot of sense why that's happening. Screw you! Science Vessel down, Science Vessel down. A little bit out, a little bit exposed there. 2 Science Vessels out this early is pretty good. Plague's not done yet. It's almost done. It's almost done. Ah, Alfarius is very interesting. Ooh, Perturabo and the Khan. Hey, we both said the Khan. Nice. Yeah, I like when he has visits with his, what's her name? I forget what her name is. His, like, conciliary human advisor. And he's always, like, so, just deferent to her. It's always very interesting to see their relationship. Third base down. This base also down. These Lurkers at the front with the Darkstorm is a problem. Club a whale! Whale clubbing. Is that a thing? 14 kills on this Lurker? Save the command center. Can't do it. GG! Mong taps out. The Ling, Muta, Lurker, Defiler. Darkstorm was too much. Didn't even need the Ultralisks. And Larva takes this, is up now. 2-2-1 in the series. Yeah, you can kind of tell with TVZs, right? where it's SK Terran, so it's regular standard Mutalisks versus SK Terran. If the Terran can get down here and go after the third base a little bit and taking it out, that's a good step for them. Can't do it, you're in a lot of trouble. And if the group gets entirely wiped out inside the out in the open here, can't even make it home, you got to restart. That is just a death knell. That is really hard to come back from that position. And he tried his best, but Larva gets the win there in game number 3. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed our discussion on Path of Heaven and Warhawk. Totally. Yeah. So the, if you want to hear us talk about Warhammer, me and Somicron, check out the Falcon Paladin Hour. It is a podcast that is out on Twitch and on the YouTube, too. Go out there, give a follow, give a sub. Wait. That's not what I meant to do at all. That works, too. Go check out the GoFundMe while you're out there, too. All right, next match. Up 2-1 is Larva. Looking pretty good in that game. Not necessarily as tough of a one. Not as hard of a win as he's had so far. So, 2v1, game number 4 here. Larva's up 2-1 games. Top right, yellow Zerg. Love the yellow Zerg. It's Larva. Bottom right, it is Mong. Red Terran. A very smart color for Terran for sure. Yeah, yellow is my favorite color. Been my favorite color since it was introduced in Warcraft 2. I really liked the look of yellow on things like troll axe throwers and archers and footmen and grunts and stuff. Just nice popping color. And I follow that love into Brood War as well and in StarCraft 2. What if they made a StarCraft anime? Duddles hopes there isn't any anime content. There's always a little anime content in the Falcon Paladin Hour. Pretty sure the most recent episode has a couple reviews from Somicron of shows that he's watched. Hatch first it is Larva. He believes in the hatch first in this matchup. He will go pool first sometimes, just keep the Terran player off kilter, but today he's gone hatch first 4 times in a row in this best of 5, which is dead impressive from him. Pool on the way. Racks opening. I mean, you can't do anything other than racks, I guess. You could go CC first. Not that we ever see that. Macro hatch, after pool, after gas. There's your factory. Okay, what are we doing at the factory? This is another 2-port Wraith opening here from Mong. Will it work? Will he force a game 5 here? The man's going for an expansion after the factory, so it's not a crazy 1-base, 2-port Wraith super aggressive play. But there is a starport on the way. It's not just going to be mech here. It's not just going to be a lot of vultures with tanks super fast. Sunken at the front again, considering there's already a vulture out, which he scouted with this overlord, and maybe this Ling had something to do with that too. Vulture speed, fantastic. We're on ×2 speed, so it feels like they already have speed. If we go back down to regular speed, then behold, it's a slow vulture. Lair's on the way. Hydra Den coming in here too. Ooh. All right. So Hydra Den. Are we also going to get a Spire? Because sometimes we get Hydra just in case we need it, in case it's some kind of a crazy 2-base or 2-port Wraith play. And if not, he might get fired up in here and get a Spire going anyway. Whew. What a series so far. Really fast science facility again. He did this in game 2. He went really fast to radiate with his 1 starport. Marines are being produced. Marines on the move out. Wraith on the move out. Vulture on the move out. 1 sunken. Is there a spore under there? Hydra's 1 Hydra, right? Not going crazy with Hydralisks. Getting metabolic boost. Getting that Spire. 1 Wraith takes forever to take down a single drone. Look at these shots, man. Shkova. Shkova. Oh no, Vulture's getting the run by into the main base. There are some Lings here. They do not have metabolic boost yet. There aren't quite enough of them either. There are no Sunkens in here. This is a fantastic run by Mong. Hydra doesn't have speed yet. Is trying to get here to save the guys. Target firing the dudes on gas is a beautiful decision here. Drones on the block, getting past. Ooh, beautiful. Getting past the Hydralisk there. Another Hydra comes out. Drones are getting absolutely massacred here by these Vultures. 5 kills on that one. 4 kills on that one. A lot of these are Lings, too. Lings do have the metabolic boost, but this little Vulture run-by is absolutely what Mong needs to get back into this series after being down 2-1 in a best of 5. He is just microing them as hard as he can. Both of them are pretty much dead. This guy's going to die to a Hydralisk. There's no real juking out here. And, oh, he did juke, but he juked in no way he got out of there. He's going to get another kill. He's going to get another kill. Okay, he's dead now, but the guy got about 7 kills there. Ling Run-By says, anything you can do, I can do better with my Zergling Run-By. They've got speed. These SCVs are here to fight. The Marines are here to fight, too. What an absolutely crazy, crazy show. Maybe they should dock Bravo. I don't know. I don't think there's anything behind that talk, to be honest. Not even really thinking about it. Mutas are here. 2 Mutalisks are here because the gas on the main was destroyed. Every worker on gas got killed. So Larva was able to make 2 Mutas to start, which are actually sort of doing fine and somehow not dead yet. More Mutas on the way. 4 Mutas in production. Very injured, but not dead yet. We got turrets. We got turrets. We got turrets. More and more turrets here. Hoorah. How's it going? Good idea here. Lings Mutas jumping in to the natural base. Irradiate on the Mutas. The split like a C for Larva there. Not exactly what we're asking for. He started out getting some amazing splits. He's kind of fallen apart as the series has gone on here. He's killing Mutas, though. And they're taking Marines with them. What is this? Who trickles in 2 Lings and a Mutalisk? Larva, are you okay? Why are you trickling in like 2 or 3 units at a time? You have to mass up. You are Zerg. What you do is mass up. Okay, the Hydras actually are fine against 2 Vultures. Vultures are garbage against Hydralisks. So maybe this is working out. Okay, I feel good about him moving here, and then he doesn't. I guess there's a full bunker there with more Marines behind it. Do we have a Radiate? I don't know, but these guys don't have the energy for a Radiate, so we're... Oh, no, they did. They irradiated those Mutas earlier, or that one Mutas earlier. Ling Muta, Ling Muta, Ling Muta, all the live long day. Macro Hatch coming in. Any sign of Lurker Aspect? Yes, Lurker Aspect is coming in for Larva. How's it going, Indigo Raider? Out on Twitch today, I see. Larva, GG's out. Yo, what? What happened? What did I miss? Rewind. Rewind. Was there an amazing Vulture drop that was very cool that I totally didn't see on the minimap? Because I kind of feel like that's what happened. Right, so these guys poke. More Lings come in. More Mutas come in. It is 36-23 workers. He just lost an Overlord by flying it into missile turrets, which totally sucks. I get that. Cascase. What? That is a weird GG timing, Larva. Sure, it's 2 base to 2 base. He doesn't have a 3rd base anywhere. He lost an Overlord by flying it into turrets. He maybe checked the SCV count. He saw the bunkers and was like, I'm not breaking this. I went all in. I guess this isn't happening, and that's a GG. Yeah, crazy stuff, dude. Hey, Tank Spin. What's up, good old Tank Spin? Cool. So we're going to a game 5, I guess. Mong gets a win in a very, 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 very weird timing, but Game 5 it is. On the Fighting Spirit. Who wins Game 5? Who goes home with all of the marbles? Our Terran guy Mong. I can't put Mong in the name of the prediction because Twitch says it's offensive. So we're going to go Terran versus Zerg. Let's go purple. Top left, it is a red Terran player Mong. Bottom right, pachoo! It's our guy Larva. These games are definitely wild and dead. Absolutely. Indigo's like, I got to see the first 4. Well, the good news is the VOD is here on Twitch and on YouTube. I timestamp it on YouTube because there's a way to do that. And I put timestamp, well, I put what time each thing starts in the description of the VOD on Twitch as well. So if you want to go watch it out on Twitch because you're more of a Twitch person, if you go to the description and expand it, at the bottom it has a list of, you know, this game is at 4 minutes and 30 seconds. This game's at 1 hour, 32 minutes and 64 seconds. 64 seconds, that's not a thing. 1 hour, 34 minutes and 10 seconds. This one's at 2 hours and 26 minutes and 59 seconds, right? So it's not officially timestamped on the Twitch, but it's as close as I can make it happen. I try to make watching my VODs for these live streams as easy as possible. And YouTube's automatic bookmarking feature is really, really helpful that way. I know a lot of people, a lot of people are waiting for it because I do try to get the bookmarks in as soon as each stream finishes. But it takes a minute. I have to go back and watch everything and record when it starts and write it down and get it in there. And I've had people like complain to me that where are the timestamps like 5 minutes after the stream ends. And I'm like, okay, so it's not something I do automatically. I could actually, I guess I could do that as I'm streaming and then we'd have the bookmarks faster. I just gave myself an idea. Hatch first in for the 5th time in a row in this game is Larva. The demand does not believe in pool first plays today. Not even a tiny, tiny little bit. What's after the end of the death part 3? Whatever Somicron suggests. We didn't read everything in the Horus Heresy. We read, I want to say, a vast majority of it. But he mentioned a couple little novellas that maybe we'd like to go back to and explore. Maybe a couple little things that kind of expand a little bit more on some of the things that I'm interested in. So we might go back and read a couple more books in the Horus Heresy, and then from there, more 40k stuff. I mean, the first couple books I read were 40k. So I'm not unfamiliar with the 40k setting. But the vast majority of what I wrote at this point is Horus Heresy, for sure. So if you have a suggestion, though, Doc Bravo, feel free to toss it out. So, bunker rushing is Mong, sure. I guess that barracks placement kind of lent itself to it a little bit. Drones come out. Hatch first says no. Bunker, no. And this is where, wow. Yeah, drones are good fighters against Marines. How many times have I said this in my casting career? At least 10. As unupgraded Marines are kind of a garbage unit against drones, because drones are so fast and they hit pretty hard. And it takes several hits from a Marine to kill a drone, and beautiful. So everything dies. Bunker gets canceled. Bunker gets canceled. Ah, thanks, Crimney. Bunker gets canceled? Bunker gets canceled. Now we have a lot of Lings out that we don't really need, so let's counterattack with them. Might want to pull some SCVs down and help block this ramp, because this is a decent number of Zerglings coming to kill you. And here come the SCVs to block the ramp. Building a command center inside the main too, so there we go. Timing is perfect for Mong. Gets those guys down there in time. Are the Lings going to try it? That's what I'm here to try to figure out. I wouldn't. That's not something you want to go up into. Delaying the landing of the command center, possibly. Ooh, Fabius Bile trilogy. I'm down. That sounds interesting. Somicron was talking about that, yeah, in the last edition of the podcast. True fact, he was. What's up, Barca Tactics? Welcome back to the stream. Happy Friday, everyone. Okay, so after the excitement of a failed bunker rush, what are we doing? We're upgrading the natural base to a lair, which the SCV totally scouts. Good scout by you, sir. Can't land the command center because there are 7 Lings down here. You don't have enough Marines to handle that because they have no upgrades, because there is no engineering bay or academy. Engineering bay is on the way. Gene Father. I do like Belisarius Call. He's fantastic. What's up? Nice roll. No, I don't think we're getting any fastest map replays today. We'll probably play some fastest map in the live games portion of the stream here in about half an hour. So if you want to hang out, play with us, or watch that, feel free. Ling's just trying to find some value, right? Because they were produced not unnecessarily. That is what forced Mong to go home. But now they really can't get any damage done because Mong made it all the way home. I don't think there are enough of them to jump on the Marines at this stage. They could. Oh, no way. Are you expanding up here? No, I think he's just checking for Lings. He doesn't want to take a third base that fast. Psychonauts wants himself a Phantom mode. Yeah, absolutely. Old Phantom or new Phantom? What say you, Lord Psychonauts? What bringest thou? So my buddy's been watching the, God, the speedrunning guys. The GDQ that's going on right now out here on Twitch. And up next is the Nintendo World Championships. I was like, I don't know what that is, but it sounds like a collection of Nintendo games. People compete in several of them. SCV Scouts the Spire. Excellent job, sir. Great job by Steve. He doesn't care if he dies anymore because he's done what he came here to do, which is scout the Spire. Timing. And it reminds me of the movie The Wizard from like 1988 or whenever it was, where there was that kid who was this like super genius at Nintendo games, and he didn't talk, and he was probably autistic. They didn't have that word back then though. But there's this Nintendo World Championship, and they have to play Mario Brothers 3, which hasn't been released in America yet. And they had to get a high score, and it's like, who the heck ever tracks competing in Mario with high score? Why are there scores in Nintendo games anyway back then? It was a holdover from the arcade stuff, obviously, but it's a very, very fun scene. All right, mutas are out, turrets are up, range is on the way, +1 attack finishing soon. Are we going crazy on mutas? I don't see any upgrades, and I do see a Hydra Den coming in. What's up, freaking Starboy? Yeah, with Fred Savage. That's right. Fred Savage is in that. We used to watch The Wonder Years when I was a kid. Great show. Power Glove. It's so bad. Power Glove was not so bad. Nobody bought that thing. I never saw one in real life, ever. Did not pay off. Did not work. Okay, Ling Muta shenanigans. Lurker aspects on the way. Queen's Nest coming in. Larva is one of my favorite players because he very rarely tries just going Hydra Lurker all the livelong day. Ling's jumping in, picking off turrets with those guys would be nice, but gotta fall back because of the Marine production here. Ah, Psychonauts has seen the Power Glove. Amazing. It did exist. It wasn't just in the movie and on commercials. Third base coming in bottom left. How is there literally nothing defending this except the Lings and the Mutas? Larva's like, no, 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 no. You're not allowed in this quadrant of the map. Get out of here. Go, go. You have to go up this ramp now. Come on, Mong. He scans. No. He's like, wait, no Hydras, no Lurkers up here? Huh. Go, 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 go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Dude. So Larva's dead, right? I always say this. You kill the Zerg's third base and a TVZ and they die. Pretty much. He's going to try to make up for it by coming over here and killing some stuff, but no. No. Maybe this supply depot dies. Maybe it dies, and in fact it does, but that doesn't trade out for losing an entire hatchery. Man. Apparently, according to GDQ, the Nintendo World Championships is Donkey Kong. Like OG Donkey Kong, not Donkey Kong Country. Donkey Kong, original Metroid, Metroid 1 on the NES, and then Super Mario Brothers 2. Sure, okay. Whatever. Sure thing, GDQ. Lurkers are here. Lurker spines getting into that mineral line. It's only one lurker doing that. The ComSat station gets sniped. Turrets going down means no more detection. Oh gosh, one turret remains. Marines are trying to hold against the Lings. Can they detect? I don't know if they can see those lurkers. They cannot see the lurkers. This turret is not providing that vision. ComSat station has enough energy for a scan. They unburrow. They come in. This is Larva trying to win after losing his third base. He's into the main base. He's crushed everything. Marines are popping out and dying. Reinforcing Marines coming back from killing that third base. They kill one of the lurkers. Did they get both of them? They might have gotten both of them there. Marines are dying and falling, but the mutas are getting thinned out as well in total number. It's 27 to 24 workers. Still no third base from Larva. I kind of think he needed to win with that attack, and he didn't. Larva's in a big bit of trouble right now. More SCVs that die, the better. Trying to take a new third base in the top right. If he can do enough damage here to keep Mong at home and get that third base up and kind of reset the game to where it was 3 minutes ago, he might still be able to win this game. But the worker disadvantage is a major problem. The second base is back from Mong. The third base is still pretty far away from coming up here. And is he defending it? I don't see any sign of him sending any Hydras up that way to defend it, to lurker defend that base. Mong feels like he's got enough to defend at home and push out across the map. Oh my gosh, finding those lurkers is kind of amazing. Holy Hannah. That lurker dies. That's a free lurker. Oh yeah, Psychonauts. The reason Super Mario Brothers 2 is weird is because it's a reskinned version of the Japanese game Doki Doki Panic. It is not a Mario game. In Japan, it's Doki Doki Panic, and then they just changed the characters to Mario characters and put it in America. Because the real Super Mario Brothers 2 was considered too difficult for American gamers. They thought we sucked at video games. So they gave us Doki Doki Panic, which considered easier, put Mario and Luigi and like Peach in there, and said, here's Super Mario Brothers 2. That's the story behind Super Mario Brothers 2. Muta's getting back into the main base. Not even going after the turrets at all, but a couple SCVs go down. This is such a crazy game, number 5. Whew. MC had a power, friend had a power glove. Never worked. Pressing buttons by flexing was difficult. Bummer. Yeah, I guess those are the reasons why the power glove never really took off. You're not getting up this ramp, Mong. Bring some science vessels with you or a siege tank. Now it's lurkered up, man. You are not going up there. Top Shelf says Super Mario Brothers 2 is hard. They included the actual Super Mario Brothers 2 in the All-Star collections for Mario that they had on the Super Nintendo. So we can play them now. They gave them to us eventually, but yeah. This is interesting. Trying to poke here, but see the Nidus means you can take some of the lurkers from here, put them down here, take some of the lurkers from here, put them up here. The lurker defense is absolutely complete here against these Marines without any science vessels. Okay, one science vessel. You can irradiate one of these lurkers? Mutas are back inside the main base. SCVs, dude, it's 42 to 33 workers. Larva, with the Muta harass, has pulled himself ahead in economy where he needs to be. And getting these lurkers here, getting consumed. They can Dark Swarm this now. This is impenetrable. Mong needs to get into something else, dude. He needs to get into more science vessels, maybe add some siege tanks here. These guys are not getting anything done out here on the map, and I think they feel that in their bones right now. How's it going, Critter? Larva won game 3, and Mong won game 4. It's called the lost levels in the US. Yeah. So we would buy Super Mario All-Stars that came with 1, 2, and All-Star and Super Mario, Super Mario World, whatever they called it for the Super Nintendo Mario game. How's it going, Kokatos in Bulgaria? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. Irradiate. No, he sent the Defiler away so it couldn't get irradiated. Got that lurker, got that lurker. Run! They did run. I don't think you're breaking this. That Mong is... Okay. Oh, big old massive drop in the main. What? Hold on a second. Mong got a big old drop in the main base here. These are Adrenalings. They do not have the greatest upgrades, though. The Marines are at 2-1. They've got Stim. Lurkers show up. Mutas dive into this thing. Again, Mutas defensively are not very good. Every Muta's going to die, but they're distracting from the fact the Lurkers show up and clear them out. So, yeah, I mean, the Mutaflock is down to 2. It's no longer threatening anymore. That was pretty good stuff. I guess the answer is drops if you're well. Come on. Come on. What's up, Jericho? He's dancing. He's dancing around the Dark Swarms. Kill that Nidus. Kill the Nidus. Nidus. Nidus dies. Only 2 Lings came out of it. The Lurkers, 1 gets killed. Great Marine micro getting out of there, jumping on them again, killing another one, getting out of there. Dude, Mong, these 4 Marines are hero Marines. The last one dies. 1 Marine dies for like 3 or 4 Lurkers. He Lurker eggs the Hydralisks because that's all he can do. And they're not going to fight against these Marines, not with a stim, not with a medic support here. Drones dying. The 3rd base is a disaster again for Larva for the 2nd time today. And Mong is up, 98 to 66 supply. I think Mong has actually pulled this off with drops. Why do I always rant about drops, you guys? You know why, because they're so good. So good. Okay, radiate on the Lurkers. Handful of Marines, a giant ball of Marines is here. Dark Swarm on the ramp. Not getting up here without drop chips. Expanding down the left side of the map here to that 9 o'clock position. Big plague. First big plague of the day. Massive. Scourge. Want to jump on the science vessels, but also a little bit worried about getting too close there. What are we attacking inside this Dark Swarm? Lings. Lings just sitting in there, I guess. Get up there to try to chase against the Scourge. And, okay, they got one of them. I guess that's fine. Holy Hannah. This is one heck of a game. Okay, Larva is down. 111 is 63 supply. We've seen him in similar positions and make a comeback, so don't fret. If you bet on Larva to win this game, the game is not over yet. Fire Bats added into the mix. Lurkers burrow in. Fire Bats dealing with the Lings pretty effectively. Marines on the backside. Nah, Lings and Lurkers a little bit too strong. 3rd base providing infinite value for Mong right now. He's going to go ahead and take that gas as well. He busts in the front. Natural. I didn't think he'd try to do that, because the Dark Swarm and the Lurkers and the Sunkens are too much. He's almost there. Almost gets in there, but Larva recognizes what's happening at the same time. We're microing on both sides of the map. This Muta comes in to fight against... Where's my Plague Science Vessel? Mutalisk, get him. No, the Muta gets irradiated instead and cannot kill the Plagued Science Vessel after all. RJB, this is not... This is definitely a highly recommended series for a reason, sir. You sent me this probably months ago. Takes me a while to get to things. I only cast so many games a day, but now that we're streaming 6 times a week, it's actually more, so that's great. But yeah, thanks RJB for these replays. This has been one heck of a best of 5. Indubitably, and undoubtedly. Hey, look, it's a physics lab. We're making the battle cruisers. Falcon's favorite thing about this entire matchup is when Terran players who are up 50 supply make some BCs. They're like, that's how I'll solidify my win, is investing 300 gas into each battle cruiser. Hooray. Good plague. Get dragged into Lurkers. You guys know how this works. And a 4th base down the bottom left here, too, from Mong. Overlord sees it coming, says, oh. Terran's on 4 bases. If I kill his science vessels, I can win. I can totally win. Sunk in, getting jumped on. I mean, do you want to... I don't think it matters. Dark Swarm comes up. Just time to get out of there. Target firing doesn't matter at that point. And yeah, there it is. So Larva's stabilizing, right? He's getting back up to about 37 workers, but he's down 37 to 55 workers for Mong. Down the left side. 4 base to 3 base is no good. He's trying to set up a 4th base of his own here. He dematrixed a Zergling. Misclick. Look at this. The most powerful Zergling in the history of StarCraft. Get 'em. 0/0 upgrades and Adrenal, but has the power of dematrix. Oh, what's at the top of this ramp? Not a whole lot. Larva, is he not paying attention? Up here, he's not paying attention up here. Nothing's coming out of the Nidus. Kill that lurker. Stuff's coming out of the Nidus. The Defiler shows up. Target the Defiler. Kill the Defiler. The Defiler is consuming. Not enough, though. Nidus goes down. Defiler doesn't have enough energy for anything. This base dies. GG! Mong takes game 5 and gets the win in our best of 5 between Mong and Larva on the Falcon Paladin stream today. What's up, AR? Yeah, you can dematrix anything. You just generally don't want to dematrix stuff that isn't yours, is the idea here, but wow. Yeah, I mean, not to simplify it again, but Larva lost his 3rd base as it was coming up because he didn't defend it with anything at all. And then, yeah, he pulled it to a 20-minute game with some Ling, Lurker, Defiler stuff up here that was with the Muta support that was really good. Killed a ton of SCVs, almost got the natural base to die. A lot of SCVs died here while he tried to do what he needed to do to get a 3rd base up here, which he did, but then the drops by Mong were great inside the main base, huge inside the 3rd base too. 4th base never came in. Terran was on 4 bases and economically too much, and then just not guarding this ramp closely enough. Mong takes the opportunity, jumps on it, and Mong gets the win in this best of 5 series. Killer stuff there with the power of Grayskull. Oh, man. Fantastic series. Just a great back and forth. Both players giving, taking, punching, counter-punching. Fantastic. Undoubtedly one of the greatest series that I have cast on the channel. Again, thanks to RJB. So, let's grab it out of the folder. Make sure people know we've already cast it. I could probably recast that one. Or put the VOD up on the YouTube channel, and that would be totally fine. Larva Mong, best of 5. Out. All right, let's do one more game, and then we'll get into the live games today. Yeah, there we go. We're good. Everything's fine. No problems at all. Babonk. Babonk. And a babonk. What should we do? Oh, a Bishop game. Somebody who's like, I've never seen Bishop play before. Well, we definitely have some Bishop games here in this folder. So let's try to find a Bishop game to cast to wrap this up. Again, so much TVT with Flash, you guys. You guys love Flash? Do you love TVT? Huh? Do ya? Bishop and Shuttle. It's a little bit long. This one's doable. Let's go herO versus Bishop. We'll just keep the TVZ thing running today. Ooh, lots of people ready for live games on Friday, says Wander. Awesome. Doc Bravo says, what is the donation to see you main Zerg on ladder? I mean, that's what I do. I main Zerg. You want me to go ladder? Ladder is too scary, man. Top right, it's an orange Terran player. It's Bishop. And on the bottom left, it's herO, an elite Zerg player. So probably herO is favored, I would say, if you had to guess. But just because somebody's favored doesn't mean they win the series. Larva was probably favored to win that series that we just did. And Mong came out on top anyway. So keep that in the back of your mind as you're betting. Whew. So yeah, Dark Soldier, here's your Bishop game. We'll see what people like about Bishop, why he makes their top 5 favorite Terran lists. And RJB sending me another replace. Ooh, a scan versus snow. That's nice. We like scan and snow. Hey, what's up, AR? Wait,
what's your favorite map within last 1 to 2 years?
There's Brian. It's like, where'd Brian go? Favorite map? Probably Blitz Y. I think Blitz Y is my favorite map that has come out. The guy that, well, somebody who claimed to be the guy that made Blitz Y joined the Discord server last week. That was kind of exciting. But yeah, just I love maps where you spawn on the same side of the map every time and it's 2-player. It leads to the weirdest, most asymmetrical games you can ever have. There was that insane Soulkey versus Snow PvZ on Blitz Y last SSL, first day SSL, right? That comes to mind. I've seen some amazing TVZs on this map where a Terran is proxy to factory on the left side of Blitz Y. Because why scout out there with your Overlord? All you're going to do is scout the right side because that's where the Terran is, you know. And then get a lot of damage with that proxied factory. It's super fun. Anyway, Lair popping in. And about 410 on the Spire. A little bit later, maybe, than you could get it from herO, but no big deal. Getting second gas indicates probably a lot of Mutalisks here to start off. A +1 attack on the Engineering Bay. Academy working on the Stim. Everything is A-OK here in TVZ land between Bishop and herO. Cactus Junction? What are you talking about, Duddles? Is that a StarCraft 2 map? I do not remember a map called Cactus Junction. Spire done. Muta's up. 6 of them at a time. Has the extra. There you go. 7 extra larva. Give us 8. He makes a drone. He goes 7. Good scan. Sees that. 7 +1 getting in here too. So herO going heavy. Heavy into the Mutalisks here to start us off. And sneaking a third base in the top left while the Mutas are out, while the pressure is on. Let's slow it down to regular speed now. Mutas are still pretty fast, but not hyper fast. 2 turrets covering the racks, just trying to find a little bit of damage here. 1 Marine down, 1 SCV down, another SCV down. I don't know if you're killing the Academy. He did take a shot at the Academy there, which seems tough. Lost a Mutalisk to start off, down to 6. But 6 more in production back home from herO. He's being aggressive with the flying shrimps. Lings get in. Oh, looks like they took down a couple of turrets. That is some really sneaky Ling stuff as this guy escapes with his life to tell his story. Sounds good, Jaboy. Sounds like a fine place for you to live if it makes you happy. If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. Excellent. Mutaflock, big, scary, +1 attack coming in. Gonna be a minute before it's here because that upgrade does take a while. Queen's Nest on the way at 7 minutes. Falcon, thumbs up, seal of approval on that one from herO. Loses a Muta for nothing. Just, the Marines have range now, okay? They're gonna shoot you from forever away, but they can't stack like you can. Unless they're on Lucky Noob's cursed BGH map where you can stack Marines, and it's kind of insane. It's good both ways. Move out from Bishop. Come on, Bishop. Get that third base. Take it down. It's not easy. Probably Prosciutto. Doc Bravo, what do you think? Happy says, that was my map. Oh, was that? That was Happy's map. Sorry, Happy. I apologize. Happy's cursed BGH map that he made and we have played on a couple times on stream. I apologize. How embarrassing. I'm old. I got kids. I do the UED stuff, says Happy. Anything UED is me. Noted. +1 attack done for the Mutas? I bet it is. Where are you, Mutas? Where are you hiding? There you are. +1 attack is done. 11 stack is back. Jack. These Lings, there you go. Jumping on the Marines as they're trying to join the giant ball there. Nice picking off of reinforcements from our dude Bishop. He's being aggressive. Yeah, Dark Soldier gets a Bishop game. Happy about that one. I thought Lings would maybe try to jump in here. They could have actually gotten a lot done. There's only 4 Marines covering this natural. So they decide they want the big prize of this giant ball in the middle of the map, and he does. He jumps on it. We are stacking. Not actually quite enough. Not quite enough, even with the +1 attack there. This group might actually die. Eight mutas on display. Welcome back, Dark Soldier. Good to have ya. Whew. Well, Wander's also recommending a mono battle today. Could do that too. Sounds like it got a bunch of people waiting for the live games, and that's always a good recipe for something like a mono battle. Second starport up. Science vessel finishes. Radiate should get started here momentarily. And there it is. Radiate get fired up into that production tab. Run, run. Get out of there, boys. Nobody likes what we're seeing here. Sunken at the front. Defiler mound. Boof. Here shortly. Nidus Canal. Yeah, I mean, look. herO's not herO for no reason. herO knows how to play this matchup. Everything's on time. Got the lurker egg, blocking the ramp at the right time. I don't know if you want to... And there you go. Lurker top of the ramp. Is he still trying this? Lurker! No! Almost escapes and burrows, but there's already one back here, so it doesn't really matter. This lurker's almost done too. So good attempt. Good attempt. Okay, lurker down. Consumes on the way. Didn't get to the third base. Did some damage over here. Forced extra lurkers out. Forced some mutas to die. We got a raid from 80s Mullet. What's up, 80s Mullet? 15 people on the raid. How you doing, man? Hope you had a fantastic stream. You deserve it. What's up, Lucky Noob, coming with the Raiders? What is up, dude? We are watching a Bishop and herO replay here. Hey, we send TV. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. More StarCraft for you. 6 days a week. Mutas, Lings, jump on this group. No question about this. These guys are dead. They're running for it. But on the other side of it, Bishop really thinking about busting up this ramp. D-Matrix on the Marine. Getting on top of these lurkers. One down. Oh, there are 4 here. 2 down. The Lings are providing a nice buffer for the lurkers. The D-Matrix is putting some work in here too, but all these medics are dying. But is it enough to push through? Anyway, every lurker dies. Nidus Canal pops up. Defiler says, do we need anything here? No. It looks like the Lings and the mutas and the lurker are enough to shut this down. Bishop gets up onto that high ground, but that's about it, folks. That is all she wrote. Wow, what a defense from herO. Eskia was here, but he came with the raid. We can give it a try, Happy. Maybe tomorrow for that one. We've already got a lot of suggestions for stuff we're doing today. We've got to stream tomorrow, because we are streaming on Saturdays now. We're skipping Wednesday and replacing it.
Just a simple man, Friday fuss hype with a dash of wholesome Mario erotica, Princess, Peach, kissing face, turtle, Princess, Peach, kissing face, turtle.
Good stuff, Dollaville. Thanks for the wholesome Mario erotica that you have provided us so well over so many weeks now. Radiate, radiate. What's up, Sun Tzu Lander? Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here as well. Okay. 4 bases rolling from herO.
Evolution complete.
Sun Tzu, thanks for the follow. We are getting so close to my 3,200 follower goal. We've had a great week. A lot of new followers out on Twitch. You guys are killing it out there. Twitch fans, or StarCraft fans on Twitch. Good people. Okay, Dark Swarm, Lurker sunken. That's what. Are we setting up for a drop? I don't see. There we go. Yes. We are setting up for a drop coming up this left side. Can you be back tomorrow, Happy? Again, we'll be streaming tomorrow morning. Unloads inside the main. He's got fire bats. And Dark Swarm pops up. Fire bats are pretty happy in there. Bishop can't snipe the Nidus quite yet. Now he can. Everybody's plagued. Take the Nidus down anyway. They get it. Plagued units inside the mineral line. Sunken getting huge hits off on these plagued dudes. They try to hide, but no. If you're plagued, hiding doesn't work out all that well for you. So drones go down. 48 to 39 workers here in favor of Bishop. He's like, ooh, maybe we can crack this now. There are no lurkers at the top of the ramp. There's a lurker, 3 lurkers stacked here at this 4th base that herO is running with. It's wholesome, Doc Bravo. It's not the depraved version we get in Artosis' stream by request. And you guys are doing awesome with that so far. Scourge, 1 connection, not 2. Defiler, dead by Irradiate. He's trying to boxer maneuver the... Oh, he boxer maneuvered the Defiler. That's what killed it. He didn't irradiate it. Dude, look at this Science Vessel boxer maneuvering inside on top of the Dark Swarm. Dude, this is kind of amazing. Oh, crap. Ran out. Ran out of the juice here. Fire... There's the Dark Swarm. Lurker dies without the Dark Swarm, though. Firebats inside the DS are pretty happy to fight it. Defiler dies. Lurker dies. Plague comes down again. 118 to 96 supply. Terran players up. Got a 3rd base on the high ground. It is only the minerals. No gas there either. Fourth base coming in at the 3 o'clock spot here from Bishop. He's put a lot of pressure in this top left quadrant. Gets a drop in the 4th base. No, moving it into the 3rd base. Scourge, let it pass. Doesn't see it happening. We're too busy fighting down here. Attacking inside Dark Storm. Stop doing that, please. But the unload in the 3rd base is pretty awesome. Every drone on gas gets sniped out immediately. Nidus is an evacuation route and a reinforcement route. These guys all die. And maybe when this Dark Swarm war's off, you guys will get something done. Did you get replagued? Honestly, tell me the truth. Did you get replagued? I feel like these guys got replagued. Okay, Dark Swarm doesn't last literally forever. I know it ends eventually. There it is. Hey, it ended eventually, and 2 Lings died. What a just worth of the wait type situation there. While you can kill Lurker eggs before they pop, it takes a while. They hide inside the Dark Swarm. It's invisible. Right. So 4th base comes up. If Bishop can hold on to that 4th base, I like his position for sure. Kindness Plating's coming in. The Ultras are on the way. You know that. I know that. Bishop knows that. So dropships, comm sats, further upgrades. Science Vessel count, relatively happy. Then 2 of them get plagued. Radiating the Defiler as he really wants that. He gets it. Pull back. Pull back. Nice. So no Science Vessels die. They get a single Defiler with the Irradiate, dropping in the natural base, pushing up the 4th base. Bishop hitting multiple places at a time. Huge fan. This 4th base is a disaster zone for herO. Our lurkers might save the day here at the natural base. 7 kills on that lurker is pretty good. Ling run by into the 4th base. Marines do manage to kind of accidentally save that. I'm not sure they knew what was going on, but they saved it anyway. Marching into the 3rd base. Nidus is happening. Drops are going to win this game if this is a win for Bishop. I agree with you, Wander. Drops, and more drops in StarCraft. Why players don't use drops in every game that get to this stage of the game, I don't know. Simply have no answer for you, especially Terran. Because these front doors are usually so locked down, and you drop, bypass it, and suddenly the Zerg is scrambling every time. It's another drop into the main. Mutas fly in, die. Full evacuation of the drones here. Sniping down the Defiler mound would be nice. The Spire's getting hit, and it does get taken out. Lings running in single file. That's a GG. We're done. I don't think the Zerg player can recover from this. He lost his 4th base. His main base is a disaster. Right-clicking on the Defiler Mound, and they do get it. Nice Plague. Hydralisk Den dies. GG! And Bishop takes down herO. See, this is why. This is why there are people that put Bishop in their top favorite Terran lists, dude. He can get wins here against the elite of the elite Zerg players and look good doing it. Good rate irradiates, fantastic drops. Some of the best dropping, some of the most dropping we've seen in a game in a long time. And yeah, catches before ultras really hit their stride. This ultra is like the only one we saw in the entire game. There probably were others that I didn't see, but yes, that was awesome. That was fantastic. All right, GG. Drops get it for Bishop. Out kills, gets out produced, resource outspend is pretty good from herO, but the drops were brutal and incredibly, incredibly cost efficient there. So there you go. Whew. What's up, RT? Let's head out to US West. BattleNet, actually, real quick. I gotta grab that replay. Because if I cast a game again, you guys will yell at me. That's not true. That's not true. You guys will be nice about it. Won't you be nice about it? You'll probably be nice about it. So we got to find herO and Bishop. Yeah, that's the one. 1200. Replays. Already cast. You guys can't see me doing this, but it's happening, I promise. There we go. So now we go to US West BattleNet. What's up, Tyrion? Yeah, we've had requests for Phantom mode. So we can bop it up. Start us off with an old Phantom Rooney. Artosis has an epic intro with laughter and rage. Have you considered the same? Have not. No. What would you do for me, though, right? Would it be Falcon Rage? Rage yelling at Zerg players for not going up to Hive Tech at all? That's what makes me the maddest. Phantom Knowledge. Version 69. That's the one. So this one should give us 2 Phantoms, and the Phantoms should be notified about who the other Phantom is. So it's a new version. Yeah, I was looking into sound alerts last night, but I ran out of time before I had to go watch the footballs, Dollaville, so we'll look at it. I mean, I'd have to hire somebody out to do the art. I'm going to step away for a minute. I'll be right back. Fill this up. Tap that like button. Don't go anywhere. All right, we're back. Duddles is asking about the Hello Kitty stream. Okay, let's go. Looks like we've been talking about the pinging. Let's good luck, have fun, toss it in. Dude, adding in fry sauce and Warhammer into the art would be awesome, Doc Bravo. I'd be okay with that. I love fry sauce, and I like Warhammer. I mean, I've read enough Warhammer books, and I've played Space Marine, so I mean, at this point, I'm basically in. Not that I really have any interest, if not I have any interest in, what am I trying to say here? Doing the tabletop side of it? Okay. Happy's trolling as per usual. Assume Wander has something to say here too in a minute. That's very laugh out loud funny. Boop, boop, get those names in the top left for you. What is today? Already to the 10th? Ugh. Already all the way to the 10th of January 2025. That's crazy pants. And there they are. Okay, names in the top left. Now we can follow along. Top left, it's a brown Protoss player. Eye of the Goat, Wander playing teal Protoss. Red Protoss, top right side, Dark Knight. Right side is Crimney, purple Zerg. We got a teal Protoss, Happy. Lucky New playing Zerg down south, Magenta. A blue Terran is Marsara guy, and Dead is back playing a gray Zergy Zerg. So, let's see what we got. Bum, 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 bum. Wander's like, what about the pinging? Well, there you go. There's Wander being funny. Marsara guy and Lucky Noob say Paladin. Okay, good. Good. So yeah, one of the problems with old Phantom for years now has been that the Phantoms don't know who the other Phantoms are. So they can't whisper each other or coordinate their attacks or come up with a plan. It's just kind of like, oh, someone started attacking everyone. Is that my teammate? Am I supposed to help them? And it's really tough for teamwork there. I think this only allows two Phantom and two Paladins. It's bad to lie, says Wander. Wander is giving us some moral lessons out here. Pink or blue could be lying. Did blue say he claimed Paladin? Yeah, so Marsara guy and Lucky Noob both said they were Paladins. So it's possible we could have two Paladins in here, unless the mode that they chose doesn't involve that. So I don't know what mode they chose because I was busy getting the names in the top left. That's probably something we should watch a little bit more closely. Wander taking a second base. It's a one base gate forge opening here from Eye of the Goat. Yeah, no random one. So yes, only two Phantoms or one Paladin, or two Phantoms and two Paladins. That's the only option here on the version of the Phantom where they know who the other Phantom is. So a hush falls over the battlefield. Happy's asking if anybody envisioned him or if he envisioned everybody else. Bum, bum, bum. Cannon coming up for defense against any possible lings that might show up here. Sometimes the Zergs get a little bit antsy with their Ling pressure at the start of the game. Crimney got some out here, probably defensive. There we go. This is what I'm talking about. Sometimes the Lings get antsy, and Dead Infested's on the move out. Who's he heading for? It looks like he's making a beeline for Happy, who probably unvisioned everyone because that's his style on this map. Man opened 3 Nexus before anything else and is probably going to die. I accept death, says Happy. I was greedy. I should be punished for my gluttony. It's a deadly sin. And he's running for it. So now the question is, can these Lings kill everything? Well, cancel this Nexus to get enough money for... I don't know what he's doing. He's not building anything. He's not trying to build a gateway. I don't know that he... Maybe, again, just accepting his death, I think, is what the plan is here from Happy. He's coming up to the middle, hoping that maybe if there's aggression in the middle, somebody will assist him. Seems like a possible outcome here. Trying to supply block Happy. Not a bad idea. But he's mining. Dead. You got to find where those probes went. You got to take them out, man. And that's probably a supply block at this point, right? He's hiding probes. Wander, no. Bad. What is Wander doing? Wander just hanging out. Happy's trying to cause confusion, which I appreciate. Trying to cause confusion in Phantom mode makes it more interesting. Wander trying... Oh, he's taking Happy's natural. Never mind. Ah. Look, you're dead anyway, right? Where did those Lings... Why are the Lings not... Done? Kill him. Dead. Come on, man. Why are... Oh, all right. So you're letting Happy retake his main, hold center, made all those early Lings for nothing. This is... Dead does this. He brings people to the brink of death and then spares them for some reason. Wander says Happy's officially a Slayer. I'm stealing his natural base, though. He doesn't need it. He's got the center here. What's up, David? StarCraft popcorn and whiskey coke. Hey, weekends when you're single are great. You know what? I can relate to that, sir. I'm with you on that. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I can't tell what PMs are and what is people pretending to PM. I can't read anything out anymore. No more reading out chat. You guys can see the chat for yourselves. Friggin' trolliness going on. I got Happy and Wander in the same gosh darn lobby. No wonder the insanity is happening here. There are 3 Phantoms. I can read that because that's funny. There can't be 3 Phantoms, but it'd be funny if there were. You there. Covert Ops. Come on, Marsara guy. Covert Ops. Covert Ops. Covert Ops. Do a Covert Ops. Or Physics Lab. Physics Lab is also good. Covert Ops! We get a Covert Ops! Let's go, Marsara guy. Starting nuking people. Just for the fun of it. Whoa. What the? Oh. He got eliminated. Happy's out and he's dead. What is this then? No Wander. Bad. Wait. So, if he is eliminated, then why are his Nexuses still coming up? Is this... Oh, so this is kind of like when you kill a Zerg, but they have an egg left. And the egg pops in, and then they have a drone, and now they can rebuild. Can you do this as Protoss too? Now I can get a 3-army race with Dark Archons, and people won't accuse me of being Slayer. Oh, he is doing it. So now he can build probes because he's been eliminated according to the game. But so it announced his role, but the game doesn't account for the fact that he had Nexuses coming up. And when the Nexus is finished, then he can build some probes, and he's innocent. Wow. All right. Happy had plans. I think this was planned out from the beginning, which is very interesting. I kind of like that from him. Okay, so now, yeah, now he's making probes. We can see the glitter there and there. And Wander taking his natural is incredibly annoying. And also, he's cannoning. Wander might kill him again. That would be very funny if Wander's just like, all right, Happy, sorry. I know you're innocent, but I want your resources, so we're just going to kill you now. Look at him taking gas. No gateway, no pylons, gas from Happy. That's a little bit sus, huh? Little tiny bit suspicious out here. Eye of the Goat says, how is Happy building? Oh. I guess it's only it's officially a one paladin game, but we've got 2 paladin claims. Dead's down here. It's trying to see what's going on with Lucky Noob. Loses a bunch of lings in the process. Has to probably get the heck on out of there, as per usual. What's that in 11, says Eye of the Goat. An Overlord? Lucky Noob is hostile, says Happy. Dead is asking, is it Lucky Noob? He's got a hive at 9 minutes. He's got some mutos. He's 2 basin. He's got the double gas rolling. I don't see anything that's crazy sus here from Lucky Noob. Happy calls a GG. Wander says, there's only one paladin. One of them is lying. See, Wander's... Yeah, Wander knows what's up. Good job, Wander. Thanks for paying attention for people in here. Hive's done for Dead. Dark Knight says that Dead is the other Phantom. Dark Knight has some accusations to make with his big old Dragoon Zealot army. Yeah, tap that like button. We're trying to get to 100 likes today on the Friday Falcon is Unemployed StarCraft stream. Thanks for tapping it. So far, if you have hit the like, I appreciate it. So a lot of mutas out for the Zergs today. Obviously Queens from Dead, because that's what Dead does.
Ready for your sponge bath?
Baby T-Rex, we haven't seen the medic in days. She is back, everyone. Baby T-Rex coming in, gifting 5 Falcon Paladin memberships to Jordan, Kylan, Ray, AR, and Sav70. How's it going up in the frozen north, Baby T-Rex, today? Hope you had a good week. Welcome back to the stream. We got an old Phantom here. The Phantoms know who the other Phantom is, so that makes it a little bit easier to coordinate. Little bit trickier. So far, Happy's been killed but came back from the dead. It did identify him as a Slayer in game, so people should not want to kill him, although Wander did take his natural base, which is very funny. How young is Baby Swiss, says Doc Bravo? I don't know. I want to say the first time...
Ready for your sponge bath?
Dude, 5 more gifted subs! Memberships from Baby T-Rex Eternity, Sorry Lag, Mikey Shaw GJ, Kaiga Kaiju, and... I don't know who that looks like Chinese characters to me. But 5 more people with memberships. Baby T-Rex loves seeing the medic show up on stream, making people happy. Helping the algorithm out here too, helping Falcon Paladin. It's a wonderful, wonderful experience. What's up, Baby T-Rex? Long time viewer. Been here almost since the beginning, I want to say, of the live streams anyway. So Dead Dark swarms in, tries to take down Lucky Noob. The mutas aren't going to do anything about that, so they counterattack Mr. Dead. My favorite bubble bath fragrance is strawberry. Doggles, how about you? So, Crackling's murdering Lucky Noob. The counterattack of the mutas, getting ensnared. There are no defilers back home to defend against these mutas, and you can't defend your hive with Dark Swarm anyway. So the Lings need to get down into the main base. They need to get out of attacking eggs and larvae and go after buildings. Go, 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 go. He's kind of doing it. Sunkens are really no match for Adrenalings. And, oh, it's kind of nice Sim City, though. This might actually work out. I think Dead Infested might die because he attacked Lucky Noob and couldn't hold. What the heck? Crimney? Wait. Why is Dark Knight attacking Crimney? Crimney has 100 mutas. All of a sudden, what is up? Crimney's got a lot of macro for Crimney, I gotta say. Although, left alone, right? 2 bases, 2 gas, lot of mutas. Dude, the mutas are winning both of these battles right now. Dark Swarm does come up. So, I think they're attacking a Ling inside the Dark Swarm, but he's not doing much right now. More Dragoons coming down here. Psystorm does wreck mutas. Who's got the Psystorm? Ah, I see. Dark Knight does. Dark Knight has the Mutalisks. So, mutas are running the other way. Oh, wait. Did a ton of mutas just die? Is that... Oh, I think I missed all the mutas dying. That said, there are no cannons in this mineral line at all for Dark Knight. What is going on here? Starting a prediction. Who wins this thing? Phantoms? Slayers? Let's find out. Lucky Noob survives. Dead is dead. Dead leaves the game, and Dead is a Slayer. Is that what it says? It says Dead's a Slayer? Additionally, Crimney looks like Crimney's going to die. Putting some hurt up here for sure, but also... See ya later, man. What's up, Canned Ham? Hey, Baby T-Rex says finished work. We broke 20K. What the heck? What's 20K? What is 20K, Baby T-Rex? What are you talking about? Ah, Eucalyptus Duddles. Sounds great. So Crimney's dead. Dead is dead. Dead's a Slayer. Crimney's trying desperately to counterattack and kill the person that's killing him, but Dragoons are better at this than Mutalisks are. The last of the Coke Zero. Oh, the GoFundMe. Yeah. No, we did. We looked at that earlier on stream. We did see that. Nice. Congratulations. And it's only going to go up from there. Dala, leave it to Reaver. Okay, so Crimney is eliminated. Unless Crimney manages to build a hatchery somewhere, which is not happening. But might actually have a drone come in as these buildings die. Hold on a second. No, that drone popped. Crimney's another Slayer. Blue tried to nuke me, says Lucky Noob. Nice. Oh, hang on. But maybe that's a lie. I didn't see it. Marsara guy doesn't have a nuke silo, so that would be tough. Oh, there you go. Hamster recognized it. Okay, so yes, Lucky Noob is trying to make an excuse why he's killing Marsara guy. I guess we're heading into center here with Dark Knight. So it looks like it's Dark Knight and Lucky Noob who are the Phantoms. I saw a ghost come from your base. He does have ghosts. That's true. Marsara guy's like, I'm doing lockdown, ya dummy. I'm not even making nukes. Well, this is some abject chaos. Ah! Eye of the Goat's in here to try to take... What? Eye of the Goat is buying the story that Lucky Noob is selling. That Marsara guy tried to nuke, and he's here too. Oh no. Marsara guy's getting hit by people that I don't think are even Phantoms. But also, what? Dark Knight is attacking Lucky Noob, so maybe they're not Phantom teammates. What the heck is going on? Dark Knight's murdering everybody right now. Killed Crimney. Or it's Eye of the... Maybe it's Eye of the Goat and Dark Knight. That could be interesting. What is going on here? Yeah, Master Dragoon, surprisingly A-okay.
Happy.
Thanks for the $10 Canadian, Baby T-Rex. What is this sentence going to end with? Nice. Nice. Leave it to Reaver. Oh, let me ping Somicron real quick. All right, so Lucky Noob, I don't think is cockroaching anywhere. Doesn't have anything.
Birthday.
Hey, thanks for the other $10 Canadian super chat, baby T-Rex. Happy birthday, Duddles. It's Duddles' birthday. Hooray! Obviously, I don't know. I have the goats producing a heck of a lot. Lucky Noob says the map did not work as intended again. What does that mean? What is going on? Are the phantoms on different sides somehow again? You guys are amazing. Marsar is like, yeah, kill him. Kill Lucky Noob. Okay, so definitely Dark Knight, right? Dark Knight's just killing everybody. Sort of.
Falcon.
It's not my birthday, but I appreciate it, baby T-Rex. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for the 10 gifted subs. Memberships is what they're called. Appreciate it. Sounds like you had a pretty good week, man. MVP of the Fridays, baby T-Rex, man. I'll tell Somicron you said no. You tell him yourself. Discord DM the man. All right, so all I know for sure is that Dark Knight sure looks like the Phantom, except he's not killing Wander. Why is he going after Eye of the Goat and not killing Wander? Unless Wander is the other Phantom, and Wander's not really participating here at all. Wander doesn't have anything. Wander's got a million Reavers and Arbiters, but he's not attacking anybody at all. Eye of the Goat holds against the unwarranted, potentially aggression of Dark Knight. I don't know. Is he going to counterattack him now is the question. Lucky Noob's like, I'm Phantom so much of the time. Wait, is he a Phantom? What the heck? So Lucky Noob is one of the Phantoms? Is that what you guys are telling us? People were ping trolling. Oh. Because you can ping the map even if you're, just because you can ping the map. So people were like pinging locations and confusing people about who the other Phantom was. Okay, that's kind of hilarious. Man, the more we try. No, leave it to Reaver. It's not my birthday. Nobody knows when my birthday is. That is not something I have shared. Mass DT coming out of Dark Knights. Back to the drawing board, says Lucky Noob. So wait, is Lucky... Who's listening to the stream? So wait, did it say Lucky is a Phantom? Hamster, help! It did say... Okay, Psychonauts says yes. It did say that Lucky is a Phantom. So one of the Phantoms is dead. Lucky Noob thought the other one was dead infested. It wasn't. So now Lucky Noob leaves the game. So who's the... Now we've got a sole Phantom hanging out here alone. It appears to be Dark Knight. The pinging doesn't work, and I'm looking at triggers. Awesome. Hamster trying to figure out how we can do this thing. That's hilarious. And we did hit our super chat goal for the day, thanks to Baby T-Rex and our guy Yhos. Canadians coming through as usual for support on the stream. Honestly, Canadians per capita, the best support on the channel, without a doubt. They are awesome with the StarCraft support. And for the record, I don't think we should make Canada the 51st state. So I support you guys in this. Sovereignty matters in our modern era. Wander says, oh, It's red, says Happy. And Wander's like, okay, cool. Mass
Ready
Ultra
for your
Reaver
sponge
drop.
bath?
Hey, another 5 gifted Falcon Paladin memberships from Baby T-Rex, J. Crom, Superman, Cheese House, Blair 864, Nix. Appreciate it, Baby T-Rex on Fuego. All right, so this might be the dead of it. Okay, Dark Knight Life's calling out for Monaco when he's dying. These Reavers are all very confused about what they should be shooting at and where they should be because, yeah, they're all on top of each other, which is hilarious, and that's it. So Dark Knight and Lucky Noob. Dark Knight killed Lucky Noob. Phantom on Phantom violence. And leave it to Reaver. Nah. Yeah, no. You don't have to super chat the stream. You're the one who needs money way more than I do right now. Are you kidding me? I mean, yeah, I lost my job, and yes, I have a mortgage to pay, but also I'm not $10,000 in debt, unless you count the mortgage as debt, which maybe some people would. Don't know. All right, let's go another Phantom. Let's just do the Phantom without the pinging. Let's go Twilight Tile Set Phantom created by Dead. And we'll make sure to get Psychonauts in here because he wanted to be in the last game and did not get a spot. Phantom on Phantom violence in that last game. Very sad. Very, very sad. All right. Psychonauts gets in. Good. Dead's in here too. This is his map. Dead was... No, Lucky Noob was the other Phantom Dark Soldier. So the problem is people in the game were... They were troll pinging because anyone can ping inside a game of StarCraft if it's multiplayer. And they were pinging... Some people were pinging Dead. And so you thought it was also Dead. It wasn't. It was Lucky Noob the whole time. Terrible. Yeah, so Wander says, I was troll pinging Red. That's exciting. I like that. Freaking Starboy's got to get in over someone who was in the last game. I'll put him over Marsara Guy. Marsara Guy's lagging out a little bit. He was good in the last game, though. Ooh, Duddles gets 8.9 thousand Falcon chips for betting on those Slayers getting that win. Duddles wants a Duddles Falcon show match in Brood War. Freaking Starboy doesn't want to play. Okay, fair enough. Wait, was the trigger wrong? I don't even care. Here we go. Twilight, Old Phantom, let's go. Duddles and Somicron in a Brood War. Ooh, yeah. Duddles and Somicron playing Brood War against each other would be pretty crazy because you guys are not Brood War folks. That is a true fact. Not so much. All right. Twilight tile set for the Phantom mode. How cray-cray is that? Jericho lags out a little bit as he always does at the start of these games. Bam, bam. Wham, bam. And let's get the names in the top left. Update, update. Time for an update. Anyway, happy Friday. Happy weekend, everyone. Appreciate y'all being here. Hope you are enjoying your Friday or Saturday. Got him. Get him, got him. Good. No pinging this time, folks. We got a Paladin claim from Striker and from Bazump. So brown and gray. Top left, it is a brown Zerg player. Hey, look, it's Bazump claiming Paladin. Top side, it's a purple Zerg player. It's Dead. Top right, Wander, red Terran. This time, dark blue Protoss. As always, Jericho. Most of the time, it's Jericho. Bottom right, it's a yellow Terran Psychonauts. Dalaville down south is in the chat. What's up, Dalaville? Playing a pink Protoss. We got a magenta Zerg, Lucky Noob, and then Striker on the left side is playing a gray Terran player. So it's these two dudes here on the left side, pretty close to each other, which is nice. And it's some kind of a worker rush by Dead. What is going on? Why is Dead worker rushing right now? Alright, so Dead decides he's gonna worker rush somebody who claimed Paladin. because chaos is the guiding star in Dead's life. It's pretty good micro over here from Striker, though. He's been worker rushed before. He knows how to handle this. Both players trying to stack up their workers so they're more effective fighters. And, it's what the heck? Lucky Noob's in here, too? All right, so Lucky Noob's in here, too. Double worker rush. I don't know if anybody involved here is a Phantom. What's up, Joey M? Welcome to the stream. It's 2 Paladins and 2 Phantoms. Wander says, lift. Get out of there. Striker can't survive the double worker rush. He retreats. He stacks all of his SCVs like an absolute pro. That's pretty good stacking, I would say. Yeah, take his expansion. That'll show him you mean business. Sure. So both Lucky Noob and Dead decide that Striker must die. All right, I guess. Hamster's like, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, so Command Center, maybe going to try to land back here, except Dead's taking his main as a second base and putting all of his drones back to work, which is very funny. Hamster says, a hatchery? Yeah, a hatchery. Nobody's calling it out. Oh, the drones are heading. Oh, he's pulling all of the drones back. Striker's like, help me. I'm a paladin. The CVs are running back in. And here come the drones as well. My gosh. We might get a ginormous... Yeah, that's a lot of SCVs, dude. He decides to abandon it. Lucky Noob says, I'm trolling. I don't know what Dead is. Striker says, this is dumb, man. So yeah, no. Come back. You can mine here. This is almost done. Dead. Just mine from this hatchery. It'll be great. Don't go all the way back. He's like, I'm gonna fight there. Maybe get a pool at some point. Getting a pool at some point. Making more drones at some point. Dude, I think Dead is a Phantom. This is way too much spending for also worker rushing. He's gotta be one. Yeah, the pings. Both players are getting spawning pools now. And he's throwing up a creep colony. And his pool is done. And another creep colony is coming in. Some people get kind of absorbed with their own micro. What did my kids buy on PlayStation today? $16 for Balatro. You bought it on... Wait, you picked up the app and he bought it on PlayStation. I don't know if Balatro is good for my oldest. He's a little bit susceptible to the gambling bug. Look at these drones. He's fighting. He's breakdance fighting. Name that movie. Yeah, that's 11 SCVs and only 7 drones. That's not going to happen. Bazump's calling it out. Bazump's in here. Oh, also Psychonauts is in here too. All right, so Dead Infested is dead unless he can really sunken up this base a lot, because there are Lings and there are Marines ready to murder. Wander. He funny. What's going on down here? Some zealots are attacking Dead. Looks like Jericho's in here attacking Dead too. Okay. So everyone's on board with attacking and killing Dead Infested right now. All of his drones are dying. Lucky Noob's in here hanging out. I don't think he's attacking anybody. Dead taps out. And Dead was a Phantom. All right, so that's one. One Phantom down. Who be the other Phantom? Uh-oh, we have to do another prediction here. Should have started that earlier. My bad. Everyone's like, so maybe it's Lucky Noob again? 2 Phantoms in a row? Not unheard of. Not impossible. 'Tis the nature of random, after all. Science facility getting fired up here from Wander. He's got triple starport. He's doing a Versivo build. Wander's doing a Versivo build. Hooray! That's exciting. Big fan that way. Queen's Nest coming in from Bazump. Wander tempted me to drone rush. Yeah, you know, Wander is the devil on everyone's shoulder. Maybe don't listen to Wander as much would be my recommendation. Wander's a good dude. I like Wander. His trolling is pretty harmless, but at the same time, maybe don't just listen to him. Lucky Noob says, I was just trolling, man. Don't kill me. Please don't be killing me. Striker's like, okay, so I can maybe take back my main base at some point here. I got my natural at least, which is beautiful. Striker's like, I'm still a paladin. I'm a slayer, says Lucky Noob. Striker's like, no, you worker rushed me. Obviously, you're a phantom, just like Dead is. What's up, Adam? Hey, glad you enjoyed the content. Yeah, early 2000s Brood War player is right at the beginning, man. I mean, 98 is technically the beginning, but early 2000s is really when the competitive scene started and whatnot. So, good to have you here. Thanks for hanging out. We got battle cruisers on the way here from Wander. Just kidding. Science vessels? Wraiths? Wraiths on the way here from Wander and a science vessel. No battle cruisers at all. He's trying a hamster build. Intriguingly enough. Lucky Noob is not beating the accusations of being a phantom by trying to kill our guy who's a claimed paladin. Again. Just pointing that out. What's up, Sergio? Yeah, glad you enjoy the face cam on the live streams. Job search is bad, but the live streams are kind of awesome. So maybe we can make this work live streaming and not have to go back to the office. We'll see. So far, so good. Jericho believes Striker. I'm a paladin, the man says. And the FME meta has definitely changed, Adam. Yeah, since the early 2000s, absolutely. Every meta has changed since the early 2000s in StarCraft. That's a very, very long time. Lucky Noob's getting hit by Dolaville. Nice. Jericho says, stop trying to attack Striker. Dolaville says, Lucky Noob is definitely a phantom. Let's get him. Dolaville Patty. How's it going, Drew? Happy weekend, man. I mean, for the unemployed, there's really no such thing as a weekend. I get it. What is this mineral field? Why is there a mineral field right there? Do not understand. I don't know, these wraiths are necessary, but they have fun killing overlords. It's like popping piñatas or balloons. Very exciting stuff. Trying to get some Sunkens up, but then the wraiths can snipe down the Sunkens pretty effectively. Going after some of these drones here, too. How did they even get there? What are we talking about? 3 SCVs blocked behind the minerals. Does he really? He does have 3 SCVs back here. Awesome. Now the truth is revealed, says Lucky Noob. It was I, Lucky Noob, and Dead who were the Phantoms. What's up, Detroit? Yeah, sounds good, man. GG. And he was a Slayer! Slayer ahoy. Good gravy, Miss Maybe. Okay, so Lucky Noob was trolling, but he attacked me, says Striker. Yeah, because you were accusing him of being a phantom because he worker rushed you, and so he was mad. All right, who next? Who is our next claim here? We need at least a couple more people to die before the phantom can really make a move. And especially if there are 2 paladins running around. My goodness. So Bazump and Striker, if you're coming in late, are the claimed paladins here. There was some early aggression from Dead and Lucky against Striker, but it turns out Dead was a phantom, Lucky wasn't. Lucky was just along for the ride. But Striker's alive, and Lucky died for it, and he was a Slayer. So... yeah, this is Phantom Mode in Twilight tile set, which Dead made for us. It's pretty cool. Well, I mean, I guess Wander is on 4 bases now. He's taken over Dead's positions, and he's making 1,000,000 wraiths. Lucky Noob says, time to watch stream. I need a water refill. I'm feeling parched, and it's time for water today. Got to get hydrated. So I'm going to step away for a second. I don't think anything crazy is going to happen here, but we'll keep a zoom out and keep an eye on what's going on with these dudes. I'll be right back. Tap that like button. Lucky Noob wants some water too. Heck yeah, go get some water. Water's good. Psychonauts has a Marine at 12. He could attack at any time. Oh, he's dead now, though. Where'd he go? What the heck? I'm stuck. Oh, okay. So now, there he is. He's stuck inside this space. Just kidding. He can totally get out. Marines can slip through there. Hamster's rooting for the Phantom here. Yeah, if Striker is Phantom, that would be hilarious. I'm totally on board with that outcome. That's a lot of starports, man. Wanderer has a bunch of stuff, but again, he's got 4 bases. It's hard to hate on it. It's hard to be sus with it. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, okay, sure. Dolaveel's making a move on Psychonauts for some reason. Why are we accusing Psychonauts? He's too small. He's playing slow, says Jericho. These are the accusations we make. So, leave it to Reaver. Somicron said it's a 10-day project for the shirt, so he's working on it. He started on the 5th, and it's a 10-day project. So it should be done within the next 5 days. Psychonauts leaves, and Psychonauts, I never get to play, says Psychonauts. I hate you guys. It sounds like he's a Slayer based on no response at all here. Bazump says Jericho is sus. Jericho is 2 base. Jericho is a decent number of gateways, a couple stargates. Bazump says it's Jericho. Let's take him down. Let's see if Wander wants to go after him. A lot of Dragoons and High Templar here, so EMPs get tossed down on Jericho by Wander, and then Wander just backs out. What's up, man? Renovation. Hey, you're welcome. Leave it to Reaver. Good deal. Is Dolaveal low on probes? A little bit. A little bit low on probes. Okay, so Wander decides he's going directly against Jericho here. Cloaked Wraith fighting against all of the EMP'd stuff. However, cannons and Dragoons are still pretty good against Wraiths. I don't know if, like, mass Wraith against Protoss is not really a thing unless the enemy is going mass carrier. And even then, gotta snipe those obs. So, alright, Dolaveal in the house. Dolaveal making a move with the carriers. Gonna be a little bit harder to deal with than the Wraiths are, but even then, Protoss is pretty good against carrier nevertheless. What's up, Protoneer? We do not have time for a fastest map tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll have a Saturday stream starting at 11 a.m. Eastern. That's going to be a bit of a longer one, so we'll have time for more stuff tomorrow. Jericho is throwing out salt as per usual. Problem with Jericho is that he didn't deflect to another player at all. How did you figure it out, says Jericho. GG, I guess. Dang it, Jericho. Sometimes he says that, but also is just kind of saying that. It's red also. We already killed one of the Phantoms. We can't have 3 Phantoms, Jericho. Can we just eliminate Jericho real quick and then the game can be over or not over? That would be good too. Jericho continuing to insist he is Phantom, but not leaving. Dolaveal is, yeah, attacking Bazump. That's an interesting thing. Kill red now, says Jericho. There is no white. Are you talking about pink? Jericho, no one's calling this out. Wander, what's Jericho? All right. right, so it's Bazump versus Dollaville now. Thank you, Wander. So Jericho was a Slayer. He was saying he was Phantom, but he was mad about dying and just trying to confuse everybody. Fair enough. Classic move. Plague Ensnare, Cloaked Wraiths. The battle cruisers. The battle cruisers. No battle cruisers, just carriers. I don't know if they have any detection with them. They're dying real fast with this Plague. Like, really fast with this Plague. It looks like it might be Dollaville. Dollaville running back to his carriers. Running back his carriers to the cannons. That is not happy. Definitely not, Lucky Noob. Counterattack here by Bazump. As Bazump is hiding here and here. He's got a lot of stuff going on. Nuclear launch detected. A lot of nuclear launches detected. Oh no. Did somebody say it was on Wander's base? Doesn't really matter. GG! And Slayers get the win. What an absolutely crazy, crazy game. Alright, man. So it was Dollaville, and it was Dead. And Dead died early because he worker rushed as a Phantom, and that's kind of tough to win that way. And then tried to solo it out. Jordan, yeah, it was Baby T-Rex. He goes by IL here on the YouTube chat, so you might have seen him around. But yeah, Jordan gets a gifted membership. All right, it is free for all time here. Let's Falcon Unrest. It's been a few days since we've done a Falcon Unrest. We'll be back tomorrow. So if you're like, we didn't get to do the thing I wanted to do today, well, we'll be back tomorrow and Sunday. We'll have so much time for activities. And Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and not Wednesday. Not Wednesday. Keep that in mind. But yeah, all of the days. Slayers get the win. Oh, Detroit's in here. Where's Mayweather? Is Mayweather in here? What's up, Zilnar? Yeah, low probe count. Baby T-Rex said, yes, indeed. Dollaville did have some low probe count. It was a little bit sus for sure. What's up, Ryan? How'd you break 4 ribs, Ryan? That sucks, dude. Ugh. Boom, 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 boom. All right, there we go. I won my first free-for-all with Scouts. Scouts is best. Scouts is life. So RJB, Lucky Noob, Wander, Striker, Detroit, Marsara Guy, Bazump, and Jericho got hit by a car while biking. Dude, that sucks, Ryan. I don't know if there's a bounty still out on Detroit or not. But if Wander's in here, he's going to protect Detroit. So that's fun. All right, GLHF, let's go. It is free for all time. If you can't tell, does it matter? Goodness. Yeah, 4 broken ribs sounds terrible. I had cracked ribs once from a collision in soccer, and that was bad enough. Breaking ribs sounds like a whole nother beast. Left side of Falcon Unrest, 8 players. It is a Magenta Zerg player, Lucky Noob. And next door, it is Jericho. Jericho and Lucky Noob are going to go at it with each other. Also on the left side, in a pretty safe spot in the center, is Bazump. And then we've got a blue Terran player, Marsara Guy. He is being known as the blue Terran guy, isn't he? Right side, orange Protoss is Detroit Bulk. Center is a pink Terran player, Striker. On the right side, it's Wander playing Protoss in kind of an olive color, and then a yellow Zerg player top right is RJB. Of course that's not the real RJB. Why does RJB's font look weird under alliances? Ooh, how do you do that? You can change your font under alliances? Well, you know we do free-for-alls quite often, Dead. On tomorrow's stream. I haven't been streaming on Saturdays, but I'm going to stream tomorrow on a Saturday. It's going to be great. Ah. No, it should be scheduled, baby T-Rex. Is it not scheduled? Check in the schedule. Day 75, January 11th, 11 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, it's scheduled. Bam, done. 11 a.m. Scheduled here on the YouTubes. I think there is whatever. There's a link you can go. Early lings out from RJB. Trying to make a move here. What's up, ORD? Thanks for following. Overmind says hello too. Trying to make a move here on Striker, but Striker's bunkered up pretty effectively. Ling's gonna be annoying, but that's pretty much it. Striker says, go hit him. He pool firsted me. He's vulnerable. He's got lings parked outside. Tyrion, this is the last game, yes. What's up, Somicron? Yeah, there was some talk about you and Duddles doing a show match in Brood War for our entertainment and enrichment, but, oh, and here comes Wander. Dude, did Wander 2-gate? Wander 2-gate opened. RJB might straight up be dead for going for his pool first shenaniganry ways here. And the guy he went after bunkered up and then called for help, and help came from Wander, and RJB gets eliminated early. Probably the favorite, honestly, in this free-for-all. I mean, let's get a prediction going here. We'll see if RJB actually dies. Duddles was almost alive in 1998? How old is Duddles? And who the hell is Duddles? Man, I don't know if RJB is going to survive this, but we'll put RJB in the list anyway. How about that? So we'll go with some brown, Striker, pink, Wander, olive, Detroit, orange, Mars, Marsara blue. Marsara blue. RJB yellow. Lucky noob. As always, and all right, prediction is up. Make your predictions 5 minutes. It's been aggressive so far. Looks like Jericho is putting some hurt on Lucky Noob. They're fighting because, again, these two spawn locations fight every time on this map. They're too close. Proximity breeds contempt. Lucky Noob is not winning against these Zealots. It's another 2-gate. Man, the 2-gate openings by the Protoss today have been really, really strong. Is RJB eliminated? RJB is technically still here. He's got Lings. Does he have a building somewhere? How is he still alive? He should not still be alive. He doesn't have enough money to make a new hatchery. Dolaveal Roach raging for us. No one's dead, but somehow RJB is here. Oh! Okay, fair enough. Not a bad idea. Ryan. Okay, so Marsara guy showed up at Lucky Noob's base. Gonna try to take him down. So, dude, Lucky Noob's just getting hit on multiple sides. Two Zerg players getting picked on the opening. In fairness, RJB brought it upon himself. I'm not sure if Lucky Noob started the aggression against Jericho or not, but it's entirely possible. So Lucky Noob is out unless he's got a hatch building somewhere, which I don't know that he does. That spawn is cursed. It is. It is definitely cursed. Okay, so Lucky Noob, we are allowing him to keep us sunken. Quite possibly. What's going on? And now Bazum's out here, Muta harassing Marsara. Alright, so this has been pretty aggressive stuff here, man. This is the last match of the day, Jonathan. We'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern for a Saturday stream. That's going to go a little bit longer. So we'll do some more fun stuff tomorrow and a whole bunch of stuff on Sunday, too, as is tradition. And then Wednesday is going to be the day off. At least that's what the schedule is for now. Now that college football is effectively over. That said, I'm going to watch some college football tonight at my brother's house, so not that over. I don't know if Marsara can hold against these Mutas. There are 8 of them. The Marine count is not good. And Marsara guy might have just died to Muta. Did not adequately prepare. Again, to prepare the problem with free-for-alls. So you prepare for one thing and then another thing comes at you, right? You're busy trying to kill like a Protoss. So you're not worried about dealing with Mutalisks, and then somebody with Mutas does show up and murder you in the face. Why scouting is important, says Hamster. It certainly is. Baby T-Rex says if Detroit wins this, he'll donate 10 subs tomorrow. Nice. Crimney says Saturday stream. Nice. What's up, Veets? Welcome back. Tap that like button while you're here. Get us up to, where are we at? Get us to 57. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Lucky Noob's got Lings running around. Hanging out is... Oh, RJB got killed. Somebody finished him off. He had a hatch, but I think somebody must have found it. Oh, that's terrible, Veet. That's way too much work. Okay, so RJB is eliminated. Probably don't put any money on him. Lucky, yeah. Lucky's dead. So yeah, don't pick Lucky Noob either with your money. Recommended course of action. And Lucky Noob eliminated. So 2 Zergs knocked out early. Marsar guy taps out to the Mutalisk play 2. Bazum's got a ton of Mutalisks. Yes, Notre Dame did win, Somicron. A last-second field goal. It was a pretty exciting game. Had a good time. Wander killed RJB. Thanks, Crimney. I totally missed that. Had to sook somebody in the Discord server real quick, and that took some of my attention away. So we're back now. Discord doesn't need me anymore. Yeah, Ryan. Certain people do love having the same color, so they'll go for it if it's available. Jericho's usually dark blue. Not sure why he's teal today, but Marsar guy goes blue. Detroit goes orange. Savior Sword's always a green Protoss, right? Certain people have certain colors they like to be associated with. Who am I thinking? Can I play please is always red, usually red. Anyway. And Lucky Noob's always magenta. That's right. That's another one. So Detroit knows how to cockroach, right? He hasn't been attacked at his base, I don't think, unless Marsara guy hit him or something, but I don't think anybody has. So he's taken the corner. Anybody else taking a corner base yet? No, definitely not. Jericho hasn't taken a corner. He knows about them. Wander hasn't taken a corner. He knows about them too. But yeah, we've knocked out 3 players in the first 12 minutes, so it's a pretty good start for a free-for-all. Definitely some aggression. Crimney likes to be purple. Good call, Crimney. Yeah, everyone has a color they like. I like to be yellow when I play. Teal's a kind of blue. It is a kind of blue. Wander sniped. There it is. There's the stream sniping accusations from RJB. Stream snipe ahoy, friends. So Detroit's basically going to hang out and build Sky stuff. Sky Toss stuff. Black is an option, Ryan. Yep, we can have black and gray if you want. Wait, you can't? I think Hamster is saying you can't do dark blue and blue in the same lobby. That's weird. Because, yeah, you can do black and gray, which look virtually the same on the field as well. That's very weird. Not sure about the blue, dark blue. But, yeah, Jericho would be dark blue if he could. So, I don't know. So, certain tile sets don't allow it. Certain combinations. Fair enough. Fair enough indeed. Intern implemented it. That's funny, Zilnar. You know, any advantage you can have. Some people pick black because it's hard to see on the minimap as a competitive advantage. So, absolutely. Looks like Detroit might accidentally start engaging, yep, with Striker. I don't know if that was on purpose, but he's poking the bear here. Not sure he should do that. Detroit picking the bear seems like a poking the bear for someone who's trying to hang out. Yeah, Striker's like, dude, why did you attack me? RJB hates this map for Zerg. I mean, look, man, you gambled. You went pool first against someone who was ready for it, and then he called for someone to kill you because you went pool first, and you died. I don't think that's a Zerg thing. So I'm pretty sure it's not a Zerg thing. Mips! What's up, Mips? 5,000 with the Prime sub. What's up, Mips? Happy Friday, man. Welcome back to the StarCraft. Good to have you here. Excellent, excellent stuff here from Mips. All right, we need some aggression. Everybody's just setting up on their own corners. We got the bottom left corner, obviously, with ye old Bazump. Jericho's finally starting to expand to this island base. Center Striker's in a bit of a tough spot. Killing his own Marines to free up supply because he doesn't want Marines. He just wants pure mech. And that's right. If you're an Amazon Prime member, you can sub out on Twitch to any one channel for free once a month. Throw $6 at them that you don't have to pay for. It comes from Amazon's bounteous coffers. They can afford $6, right? Mips. And you've been watching me on YouTube for 10 years. I mean, that's entirely possible. Well, ish. I started my channel in February of 2015, so we're coming up on the 10-year mark. Soon, 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 which is exciting. So yeah, if you've been around for that long, that's definitely an OG fan out there, Mips. Thanks again for the Prime sub. Baby T-Rex, make a Twitch account. It's super easy. It takes like 2 seconds. They just want a username and a password, and bam, you're ready to go. And then connecting your Amazon account to your Twitch account is super easy too, because Amazon owns Twitch these days. And then you just click subscribe, check Prime, and you're good to go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Pizza check. Pizza time. Baby T-Rex, no, you can do it every month. You can use your Prime sub on a channel every month. It expires, you can choose a new channel to sub to, or just keep subbing to the same one every single month if you want. But you do have to manually sub every month, which is annoying, because most subs will automatically do it for you, right? Just an entirely different story with the Prime sub, because they don't want you using it. Right? If you forget to resub a month, they save $6. It's a weird setup. Like, you'd think if they didn't want it to be used that much, they just wouldn't. Anyway. Yeah, so it's so aggressive for the first 10 minutes of the match, and then suddenly we're sitting here at 20 minutes and nobody's died in the last 10. Everyone's just maxing out. I mean, Bazump's been maxed out for a while. He is big Zerg. He is big Devourer, Mutalisk, Zergling, Guardian, Ultralisk, Zerg stuff. He could kill anybody right now. Depending on how good the storms are from Jericho, Is he gonna? I don't know. Is he gonna try to poke in here? Hey Mips, I'm divorced too. I got divorced since I started this channel, so that's us. Two divorced StarCraft bros hanging out in 2025, watching the StarCraft. Well, I'm glad you appreciate the content, and I'm glad you're here, Mips, and thanks for the Prime sub again. Hope you have a great weekend. We got a lot of StarCraft planned. We got StarCraft tomorrow and StarCraft on Sunday. It's going to be bonkers. It's going to be the greatest time anyone's ever had in StarCraft. Plig up! All right, Jericho and Bazump, we're getting this thing started. Let's go. Corsairs to deal with the Mutas and the Guardians. Devours, maybe trying to do something there too. But Scouts from Wander. The Falcon Paladin StarCraft stream scout guarantee has been fulfilled. We did it, folks. Took to the last game of the day, but we did it. We always get a scout in our games. At least one, sometimes a lot. Okay, here we go. Trying to defend. He started this fight, but the counterattack from Jericho is a pretty big deal. All right. Guardians got to split out against that Stormman and against those Corsairs, too. He doesn't like it. Bazump does not like this. He is willing to sack bases for it. Additionally, on the move out here is Wander. He's going to hit Jericho while he's moving out. Wander stream sniping. Oh, no. He knows that Jericho's army is down here, so he's going to hit his back door while he's otherwise occupied. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. It's Saturday already in Europe. It sure is. I believe it. Bazump does not want to engage here at all. Interesting. So now, boop, this is happening. So Jericho's got to send his forces back up the left side to try to engage here and try to shut down this attempt on his tech structures. His gateways are getting smashed as well, which is crazy bad news. That's right, sniping the back door. How offensive. Just mind-controlling stuff. Psy Storm on the pack of scouts is pretty good. What are we at here? Wander's at 158 supply. Jericho's at 155, so it's a pretty even setup here on PvP. Dark Archons are not quite finding what targets they want to mind control here. Tyrion with the woohoo! Feedback getting tossed down on a High Templar. That's pretty neat. Nice. Another feedback on High Templar, evaporating him. Another High Templar disappears, and another one gets feedbacked. And another one gets feedbacked. Oh no, the feedbacks are strong right now. All the Dark Archons are dead, but they have removed a lot of the High Templar from the position. That said, the scouts are not providing a lot of value. Wander's kind of memeing with those right now. Detroit sending a single zealot into a Zerg base. Why? I don't know. Detroit is on the move out. He's not going the Sky Toss. He's playing it normal. What is going on? Exactly, Duddles. Stuffed crust pizza. Let's go. I could eat some pizza today. That would be fine. What is this? What is this wholesome friendliness between Striker and Wander? They have an alliance or what? Detroit's killing some of his probes to free up supply. The Mutas come in, and the Guardians picking it up. So Detroit's army gets wiped out as it tries to come down here. Bazump is retaking the bases that died to the attack from Jericho. Was counterattacking on Jericho. Again, he's kind of out of position for this because he was dealing with Wander earlier, but he should be able. Yeah, those lings are going to get cleared out. Was that distraction? What is this all about? This is Detroit just sort of wandering around, attacking our guy Wander a little bit, maybe going after Striker 2 by accident. What toppings do you like on your spawning pool? Gross. Spawning pools look disgusting. Primordial soup type stuff. Bazump, still maxed out. Jericho, 172 supply. Pretty scary. What is this? I don't know. I don't know what those guys are talking about at all. Ultra Ling Dark Swarm shenanigans. There's a lot of zealots. And these ultras are not okay. Well, they kind of were bait for a plague, I guess, which is nice. This is why scouting is important, says Hamster. Indeed, scouting is so important. Not wrong. Little storm action. A lot of storm action on those Mutalisks. Man, Bazump is just really struggling against a good Protoss player, which is entirely fair. Once again, falling back. Not engaging unless he has to here. He's got 11,000 minerals. Striker's fairly huge, too. That's... Hey, the Scout Ball is being effective at stuff. They're killing pylons, at least. Dude, Wander again decides to wait until this is happening. Wander is totally stream sniping. Is he going back? Is Jericho like, I want to push on this Zerg, but also every time I do, this is happening to me. Wander's back with more shenanigans. Okay, now Bazump is fighting against Detroit. Was exciting. There's Jericho calling out the stream sniping, which, I mean, I'm calling out stream sniping, so I can't get too upset about it, obviously. Yeah, Detroit attacking Bazump seems like a bad thing. You hurt my feelings, says Wander. Calling me out to be a stream sniper. How dare you? And also Striker's here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Dude, what is this? Guys? Scouts are attacking. Also, is there a third one? Well, there's the one. Ow. There's the two. Ow. Not a third one. We didn't throw a third one down.
Nuclear launch detected.
And here's the third one. Solid hit. Yeah, scouts are kind of murdering Jericho right now. He's still having a great time as Striker. The man has 14,000 minerals and 8,000 gas. He can afford to nuke. Not worry about much of anything else here. Move your units. Block. And it appears he's done for now. So his scouts are leaving. Hey, what's up, homie Chimp? Thanks for the Prime sub. Appreciate it. Welcome to the StarCraft. Good to have ya. Jericho might have just disconnected on purpose, maybe. Maybe. What's up, SOS? Happy Friday, man. Do 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 do. All right, so yeah, I'm thinking this is a rage quit, a rage disconnect from Jericho. He's getting nuked, he's getting hit by the mass scouts from Wander, and Bazump's hitting him from the south at the same time. Not good. Oh, that was you, baby T-Rex. I had a suspicion that Homie Chimp was baby T-Rex, but I wasn't sure until you said it. So thanks, man. I know that's work and it's annoying and stuff, but appreciate you Prime subbing out there, even if you're not necessarily a Twitch user. It really helps. Every Prime sub is massively, massively important. Okay, Jericho is out. Did anybody have money on Jericho? Nobody bet on this whole thing? Wow. All right, let's refund the 0 points then. Okay, let's do another bet from here. All bettors were in the game. Dolaveel's not in the game. Definitely not. So, Striker, pink. Zomp, brown. Detroit. Ooh, dang it. Four players remain. Here we go. Who do you guys want to bet? Everyone's got a pretty decent bank going on. Favorite here. Striker's won these before. Bazump's won these before. Detroit's won before, but usually when he's kind of been left alone until the very end and everybody kills each other and then he makes his move. Hey, Duddles, what do you do for a living? Wait, what the heck? Oh, I thought it said 100 KFC. I was like, is one of my rewards KFC? No, it's 100K Falcon chips. That's what it is. We got the engagement here between Striker and Bazump. They're attacking each other quite nicely. Wander's in the mix too, sure. Random scout, chaos ensues here in the middle of the map. Staying out of it for the most part here is Detroit as usual. But it looks like Bazump might not want him to stay out of it. Is that our doses? Sports betting, says Duddles. What a lucrative industry, Duddles. Good grief. Sports betting right now is super, super, super popular. Everyone's losing their money on it. Some people make money on it, I guess. But man, for the most part, not really the greatest thing in the world. Not a big fan. Okay, here we go. Striker versus Bazump. Falling back. Building more Guardians. Maybe more Devourers if I have to soon. Not a sports book, though. So I can, how do you know they're not losing their mortgages? Or JB. Scouts. Nope. Ghosts on the move out. Oh gosh. He's like, good overlord. It's quick. Slip past. Good luck with that, man. Woogie boogie. Go woogie boogie. Good luck with your job, man. Here goes nothing.
Nuclear launch
Here
detected.
goes nothing. And Bazump checks his units, moves his units at the very least. No, he brings them back, sort of. Kakaru dead. Kakaru dead, 3 drones dead. Scanning to see what's going on. There's an overlord here. It has speed. The ultras are hunting for these ghosts. Dolaveal calls out the stream snipe on RJB, who's been dead for about 20 minutes now.
Nuclear launch detected.
See where the distraction is. Dog wants my pizza. No. No, the drones. The drones. Why? It's not the end of the world. That's pretty annoying. Oh, Wander gets a recall in Bazump's base. Dude, this could be Wander and Bazump. This could be Wander and Striker going after Bazump, kind of having an uneasy truce and an alliance, and it's sort of working out for them. Yeah, man. Bazump's at 140 supply. He's got a ton of cash. But if you take down his production capabilities, nice Maelstrom. Sick Maelstrom. Nicely executed. That's my thumbnail for the stream. Thank you very much for the double Ultralisk Maelstrom blammo here. RJB casting Falcon while Falcon is casting. I like that idea. That sounds kind of fun. Bazump is totally getting 3v1'd. That is true. I don't know what he can do about it. He has, again, a ton of money, but if all of your stuff dies... If all of your production is knocked out, it doesn't really matter how much money you have. Yeah, if all your tech dies as well... Detroit making his move at the same time. Everybody hates Bazump, man. Oh, hang on. Is he trying to save him? Is Detroit accidentally? Duddles bet on Bazump and immediately he gets triple teamed. Bazump didn't bring detection with him, so these Dragoons aren't doing a whole lot. Couple Ultras, not great against Mass Scout, Dragoon, Dark Archon, and High Templar with Arbiter, it turns out. Yeah, gonna lose the Hive, gonna lose the Queen's Nest, gonna take down the Greater Spire here too. Striker has kind of abandoned his mission to kill Bazump, or feels like his job is done. Striker now has a single mission. What is it? To make some fireworks. Ah, the carriers are wiping him out too. Dude, Bazump's gonna die with about 10,000 minerals in the bank. Holy cannoli. Can't cheer for Detroit. He doesn't have any scouts. The fool. Hamster cheering is the most important cheering there is. Yes. He has lost the mandate of heaven. I agree. Okay, so we're getting down to it here. Bazump's gonna die with 10,000 minerals in the bank. I don't think he can recover from this. That's his last hatch, or that was his last hatch. One of the two. He's got 2 supply. I'm not sure if it's drones or not. Oh, that's his last hatch. Okay, that one's the last hatchery. Bazump is eliminated with 9,000 minerals and 4,000 gas in the bank. Striker says no. He had to leave. All his buildings were killed. So all that's left here is Detroit, Striker, and Wander. It's a Terran and 2 Protoss facing off. One player has scouts. That's who Hamster's rooting for. All right, Wander, it's time, says... Wander says to Detroit, come get me. Carriers clearing out a completely empty side of the map here, heading right. Scouts harassing stuff a little bit here. Striker's gonna nuke himself, says Hamster. He does appear to be putting all his stuff in the middle here. Striker's just going to go out with a bang. He's got 17,000 minerals and 15,000 gas. Striker doesn't want to win this. I made a promise. So what kind of promise did you make? And I shall keep it. Buddy, what promise did you make to someone? What was it? And do they hate you? Thank you for your service. Oh. Did he promise to leave? Like, if Wander didn't attack him, then he wouldn't win?
Nuclear launch detected.
It's self-immolation at the highest levels here as Striker drops 1, 2, and a third nuke. Nope, just the second nuke. All right, fair enough. Nukes all his stuff, calls a good game, well played, and leaves. And now it's the Wander Detroit show. Scouts versus battle cruisers, go! Oh, hang on. I don't know what Wander's doing. Is Wander going to let Detroit win this? This is a weird free-for-all, you guys. Very, very strange free-for-all. Yeah, I don't think Striker was reeing. I think Striker made a deal with Wander that if Wander didn't kill him, then Striker would take himself out when the time came. That's what it sounds like happened to me, but I don't know if I have... any proof of that. The thing is, Striker has $1 bajillion. He could have fought. I don't think that's what it is. Wander is injecting a little bit too much chaos in here, I think. Detroit needs to win this straight up. Well, I don't know if we can do that anymore. I think Wander's sandbagging on purpose. So, you tell me what this is. I don't know what this is. Really feels to me like Wander could win this thing if he wanted, but he is throwing so that Detroit gets the win. So, you tell me, baby T-Rex. Can't do another game after this. I don't have the time, but tomorrow, Saturday, the day of days, we'll get more stuff done. We'll do a mono battle tomorrow. We'll do Lucky Noob's map. Was it Happy's map? The edited version of Hunters that he wanted me to do? Yeah, we'll do free-for-alls. Self-nuke is not as good. Concur. It's a Happy map. Yeah. Accidental self-nukes is funny. Intentional self-nukes are bad. Concur. And 1812 Overture. What's 1812 Overture? Is that the da 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 bum bum ba da ba da ba da da ba ba bum bum da 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 bum bum ba da 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 bum bum. Carriers having their day. Luigi ASCII art. Wander. I don't know, man. Right side sure killed each other when RJB was there, though. Wander, 118 supply. Detroit, 133. Wander calls a GG. And Detroit wins. I don't know, baby T-Rex. You tell me, man. Detroit's the last guy standing. Yeah. Stryker killed himself. Yeah, Wander kind of tried to use scouts to kill our guy, Detroit, and it didn't work. So you tell me what you want to do. Weird free-for-all, you guys. Extraordinarily odd free-for-all. Detroit es numero uno. Who killed the most stuff? Wander did. Makes sense. He was there at the very end and was fighting everybody. Bazump's in second place. Detroit's in third place. Fair enough. Weird one. All right. Well, GG Detroit, I guess. We're going to give that a total I guess rating. Let's get a raid heading out there, and we'll say thanks to everybody for support today. Super duper thanks to Baby T-Rex for the 10 gifted subs and the 3 super chats. Absolutely bonkers stuff here. Let's raid Eskia. He is streaming, and we love Eskia. All right. So thanks for the Prime subs from Baby T-Rex and Mips5000. We got a 500 bits donation from Dollar Veal. We got a raid from 80s Mullet. AR super chatted $5. We got resubs with Prime from Jaboy Burnett and Duddles with a tier 1 Prime sub for 75 months. Saying weenus is a weird word. It is. And then Yhaas with a $10 Canadian super chat with Wander resubbing with Prime for 3 months in a row, starting us off today. So thanks for all the support today. Fantastic stuff. We'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. for a Saturday stream. First one in a while. So enjoy it. Thanks, Tyrion. Thanks, Nim O'Noon, being here the whole time. We'll be back in, I don't know, like 16 hours or something. So love y'all. Go say hey to Eskia for me. And until then, you stay safe and healthy. And you take care of yourselves. Bye.